Hello, everybody. And we're not all in the right places, but I can fix that. There we go.
I'm Amistan today.
Nope. Now you are all in the right places. There you go.
So hold on, I have to get into character.
Oh, let me just jack
I'm
up
having so much joy and fun.
Salvatore.
A bit more constipation, and then you've got it. Just a little bit more constipation.
But okay. Shouldn't have taken my Metamucil today.
Look, I'm just going to say, hey, everybody. Welcome back. Hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood Prax. Welcome to the channel. Tonight is our finale of our Fate of Taormina mini campaign. I have some wonderful friends around me. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we'll go from there. So why don't we start directly next to me on the overlay with the wonderful, fabulous Trooper. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, it is I, Trooper SJP, and I am doing, well. I just have to put on things on my head. I'm doing well. I'm full of joy. I'll be playing Amistan, who, Ibn al-Brahim, who is also full of joy, but in his own way. A way that is a bit more broody and constipated. But I will be less constipated and way less broody internally as I play him while I am tickled pink with his consternation. And I am very happy to be here. That's me.
I appreciate that. Also, thank you everybody for being here. We're sorry about the delay. We had some technical difficulties behind the scenes, but we're good. And then next up is Norden. Hey, Norden, how are you? How's life going for you?
Oh, the thing about life is that ultimately speaking, you live it. My name is Norton Lee Kadir. My pronouns are he, him. Today I'll be playing Idris Ibn al-Halabi. Also, I think on the overlay, I am actually Amstan.
Oh shoot, you are actually.
So I'm the
Now
broody
you
one
have
today,
to go
baby.
And channel that constipation.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
fixed it.
so
I fixed
easy.
it. I fixed it.
I do hope that when it's Billy's turn, he will also be Amistan in that moment, because otherwise we haven't followed the bit. You know what I mean? You have to commit to
Everyone
the
needs to be Amstan.
No, it's not. It's not gonna happen. I fixed
Aww.
I'm the doctor who's completely clueless as to what Amastan's actually going through, and more concerned with what Sal is going through.
it. No,
So
that's a great layup. Hey, Billy, how are you?
Laid up.
Hey!
we are never beating the allegations.
I can't do better than that. I'll see you guys later.
Meow, 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 meow.
Definitely not leaving to avoid any consequences for my
It's
actions.
only just starting. Only just starting. Only just starting.
I am very excited to play Amistan.
Except
And
yes, go on.
and I'm full of joy that I, Bill of the Forest, am playing Amistan. But today, right, because we all decided to switch characters for the finale for no reason, I'm also playing him as a 2,000-year-old vampire. I'm just kidding. I am Salvatore Bonelli, or I will be playing Salvatore Bonelli, and he has been on a very long, hard streak of coming to terms to the decisions that he's making.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, living with the consequences of your choices is what we're gonna go with. Hey, Alyssa.
Hello. So I was Amistan. I've passed the hat back as it's going around. No, I am for the last time indulging in my very own Tony Soprano character. As Michael Schifo, who's not just a little angry. He's just a little angry. It's more disappointed.
Why, pray tell, would you be disappointed?
'Cause everything's going to crap. Mom's in trouble. My friends are causing problems. Sal has given us a whole headache. Now I got my brother involved. My brother tends to like things to be, bloody, messy. But also, my ex-fling apparently knows who's trying to kill my mom, and other flings are involved, and now there's all these other murder plots, and sometimes a boys' date book just looks terrible. Terrible. Riddled with bodies.
That's a choice. I mean, it's so many choices that could be here all over the place. Which I believe we currently are at a orange grove that is owned by the Schifo family.
That's true.
And may or may not involve a building with a person in said building that there were questions that wanted to be asked that you then sought out the doctor to get a truth poison for so that you could use on the individual for whom the questions were going to be asked. But then, unfortunately, Sal showed up to explain that he made a choice.
So now I have to use the other shack to keep Sal safe. But
The Love Shack?
The Love Shack, baby.
I'm certainly putting him there out of feelings of love that he's allegedly supposed to have for my sister.
Who's to say that he does not?
The many places he's put his love suggest otherwise.
Welcome to today's production of Four Messed Up Men.
And a baby. And the baby...
There is no baby. I don't know where
Yeah.
the baby is. I mean,
It's kidnap the
Surprise!
baby.
It's Sal.
The grown man who cannot keep it in his pants. That's the baby.
I'm just a baby, though. You can't blame me. We can, though, actually.
It's not my fault. My dick just fell into her.
I
can't
tripped
say
and
no. It is a pivotal column of my character.
You can just spend a drama, not a drama point, fate point, fate
Just
point.
a fate point. And then you can say it, but he doesn't want to.
does he wish to?
I'm trying to play the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just
and
saying
the
yes
game you
and.
have played.
Did you play the game or did the game play you?
Guess that will be decided at the end based on who lives.
This is a question. So I believe we're going to pick up in that fine orange grove because somebody wanted to ask some questions now that you have a doctor who is there to provide assistance in making sure that nobody dies permanently.
Yeah, we're just trying to get our friend the captain, who may or may not be tied up in kind of uncomfortable, not fun ways, to answer some questions about what his business is, who he's trying to kill, why did he try to do a murder at a wedding, why is he after my family, and what's his beef with Amistan? Totally just asking questions.
Totally legitimate business.
Asking politely, I assume.
Oh, very, very politely.
Nice.
So who is looking to ask those questions?
Michael will probably have to be there regardless, because he does have things that he would like to ask. But I will assume that I think before we go in, it's best to ask the doctor and Amistan how much they want to. How involved do you want to be in the questioning?
What does that mean?
Well, you know, it could get a little heated.
You're going to get angry? Well, I
Oh,
imagine that's.
I I'm a man of business. I can take my emotions out of it. It's more
You're going to
sometimes
light the fire.
not. No, I need that shack. It has lots of sentimental value and purpose. It's more
Okay, is one of us speaking Greek and the other one not? What is happening?
Neither one of you are speaking Greek as far as I mean.
I mean, it all feels like Greek.
he's just gonna cross himself and be like, let's just put it this way. If we have to use force to get this guy to answer, do you want to be involved in that part? Or do you want to maybe be able to turn away? Have deniability.
Okay, you know what? Almastan, could you just plainly?
I'm not quite certain what he's talking about either. So, I thought you would be able to explain it to me what he meant.
I'm just gonna open the door, take one look at the captain, look out at the boys, and immediately just like kick him really hard in the ribs and be like that.
I will be outside. And it just goes.
I mean, you don't
Don't
want
go
to
too
know.
far.
You don't want to know, Doctor?
Nope, that would make me complicit. We're not doing that. I already made the poison. We're done.
But you don't want to know? You're not a desperate truth seeker who wants
Take your
to know?
take your damn fate point. Take a fate point away from me. It's fine. I don't need to roll for trauma today. We did refresh, I imagine, right?
Yes, you did refresh. So everybody has had 3 fate points, and now I have 1 from Idris. Plus, I had the 4 I get from starting a scene with you all, so I'm at 5. Isn't it great? No, I don't actually have that, but Trooper's talking at me. But we can't hear him because he's muted, so none of us
Right,
understand.
no, you don't get the
I
one
know.
from Idris because it's not he did not compel one of your NPCs.
This is true.
It just goes away.
I
It just
can
goes
tell
away.
one-
It goes
one
away
of
into the
your
ether.
NPCs.
I was being...
But you know,
Yeah.
we might. Do we know any of what's his name?
Yes, you did.
Trust
Captain
Ham?
Asim Ibn Abu... you have... you do...
We have an aspect on him. I know.
No, the aspects went away.
No, I
because
thought we had an aspect on the captain. Or
you
we
have
knew.
a boot. You
Oh,
know
we know
one
his
of,
aspect.
You know one
Yeah.
of his aspects, which
That's
is
what it
an
was.
officer never reveals himself.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I was just
See, he
'cause
won't
I knew
squeal.
we knew one of them. We knew one of them. Yeah.
No, it's it's why I made sure to put them in the very nice handy dandy document of characters for you, if you needed it for some reason.
Well, probably not. I mean, I don't think so.
I mean, an officer
Maybe.
never reveals himself, so he's not going to scream if we heard him.
And he won't snitch on us, right? Isn't that what that means?
Yeah, because he won't reveal himself.
I don't know that means what you think it means.
Oh. Dang it.
No, it was more that he was sneaky for his whole murdery plots. But the thing is, he might not have revealed himself, but we still found him anyway. And I feel like that would be definitely a line Michael would use. It's like, you...
Nice. There he is.
He's on your list.
Yeah. Because his kiss is on my list.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Never mind. I am. The kick happens. Now, is Sal with us, or is he in the other? Is he in the love shack at the moment?
He was with you. I do not know that he's left you yet. You strongly encouraged him to, but he hasn't.
I have
yet.
strongly encouraged him to seek safety in the love shack.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is still wanted, as far as we know.
I mean, it's not at all a concern that he was seen and chased for having left the room, the balcony and rooms of the bride on the morning after her wedding.
There could be a lot of people that look like Sal.
No, we know distinctly who it was because don't you remember Sal had a small problem?
Okay, first off, it was a big problem.
I was talking about your pants, but sure.
Um, but you know what I'm saying is like there's just a lot of people that look like Sal that have this exact blue purple head wrap and slutty black vest.
Or no pants in public
Well,
during the broad daylights.
they're on now. Okay. So unless you're going to line up every person in this town and have them take their pants off,
Well, no, they don't need to line up every person in this town. They just need to find the Christians.
Because they know it's a Christian, Sal.
Yeah.
I got
And
this.
also you
You
introduced
have a
yourself.
foreskin.
And you also introduced yourself. And
Yeah.
I mean, there was just like a lot of sharing of information, but that's cool.
Is there no distinct butt tattoo as well? I feel like that would be a
I think
very
there was a
Sal.
distinct butt tattoo that says "Sal loves Julia."
It says juicy right across his butt.
You know, at least it's honest advertising. It's about time.
and as he was running away, clap it in the wind.
I say to Idris, this guy is on the list, as well as being someone who tried to kill your patient.
I see nothing. I do not know which guy you speak of. I am not in the room. Nope.
My guy. Just don't go far, Doc, because, you know.
No, I do not know, and you're not going to tell me. I saw none of this, because if I saw it,
Exactly.
I would feel forced to stop it. So I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, why don't you walk Sal over to the Love Shack, as it is known? Just kind
Sal,
of
do
point
not
the
take
way.
this
It's not super far.
the wrong way. I think I've seen enough of Sal to last a lifetime.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You had to pull a bunch of thorns because roses.
I've seen all of Sal. I would recognize Sal in a lineup even if his face were not visible. I have enough Sal on my plate. Thank you very much.
Said no one ever till just now.
He may not have meant it. Look, this man has tried to murder someone. Don't you care about that?
Are you compelling me? Is that what this
No,
is?
I'm just asking. Don't you care about that?
I care, but that does not mean I consent to the way this man is being treated.
Well, he's not being treated any which way yet, and if you're present, that might influence how he's being treated.
I've already seen enough to know what the suggestion of his treatment is, and if you do not mind, I would like to excuse myself.
I wish that I had your influence since you're a doctor and you know how these things work, right? Like, you know the right way to do things.
You should be very, very careful of what you say next. I know the human body more than anyone alive. I would not misuse that.
Right, that's why I'm asking if you'd stay.
No. No.
Without you, there'll be nobody speaking your position in the room.
Then on your consciousnesses be it. not mine.
And Amazon still looks like he's a bit confused about what the conversation is, like, because he gets this sense that maybe they're having a different conversation. He's not quite certain what just happened, right? He sort of looks there a little confused.
Amistan, let us let the doctor escort Sal to the other shack. There'll be spare pants he can put on so that, you know, we're no longer aware of the direction of the wind, for example. And we can speak on the doctor's behalf to our friend the captain here.
All right. Well, before you go, then, Idris, do you have advice for this conversation about how to do this? Since I guess I will be your representative while you're away.
Blood follows the path of the earth. So, if you intend to get him to be overwhelmed, place his heart above his head. And I just grab Sal, and
Ask him questions.
I walk.
Michael has the Grinch smile on because that's just like, oh, I can put this man upside down and ask him a bunch of questions.
And Amazon was like, that seemed kind of cryptic.
Michael's just gonna pat Amistan's shoulder and be like, "It's okay, buddy."
Was that some kind of like proverb?
It was very good doctorly advice on how to approach a difficult conversation. Now, you're a military man. You've probably questioned your fair share of people over time, yeah?
Mostly I just kill them.
Still a useful skill. Could be useful in this situation, but we do need to keep him alive to
Don't
get
normally
information out of
question
him.
people, I just normally kill them, so I've never been in this situation before.
Oh, first time.
But I guess we just ask him, right?
Yeah, and you might have to ask him the same question multiple times, and sometimes you have to take a finger or two.
Why would we take a finger? How's that going to help us get the information?
Some people require motivation, and some motivation is losing a finger, or two,
I don't
or three.
know how that will help. Why don't I try it first my way?
Yes, I very much would like to try it your way. I don't want to take fingers, but I'm just saying, sometimes it's a necessity.
By the way, he can hear this conversation.
Yeah, no, I am definitely going to use my Sicilian vibe check to try to create an advantage on him that we might need.
Sure.
So I'm going to use that notice to kind of I want to know what's going through this man's head. See what I can observe to kind of gain that advantage on him. So let me roll that notice. And hope to God I actually click notice this time.
Ooh, 5. So that is a success with style. So you will get the advantage with 2 free invokes. What aspect are you trying? What are you trying to notice? You're trying to get information about his aspect. No, you're trying to put an aspect on him, is what you were trying to do.
I'm trying to, yeah.
So what
I'm using
aspect
it mostly.
Are you trying to put on him?
I am trying to get a little bit of a temperature check before we go in there to see like how much information, how hard is it going to be to get information out of him is kind of what I'm looking for. So it's
know
more
his
of a
tells, maybe, because if it was what you get from
Yeah.
notice, right? So
Yeah.
like know his tells or open book or
yeah.
No secrets left to hide?
or I've got my eyes on you, or
Yeah.
I've got your number, something like that. With like
Yeah.
that sort of
Mm,
what's the word?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the good way to put it because we need mostly to like. I need to know when to up the heat tolerance, basically. When do we need to start using more physical forms of getting questions out of him versus just asking? So I think I'm looking for
so I'd say
Temperature
open.
gaze?
Uh,
we said something about, open book and
yeah.
my brain
Can read
immediately
you.
went,
Go.
love is an open door. It's like that's not what I want.
I I mean, I think the best here is going to be open book, right?
Yeah.
Or
I think I've got your numbers better because
yeah.
it's about like because you got this through notice, so it kind of represents how you've really sort of taken assessment of him.
Yeah. Well, and my whole vibe check thing is based on being able to use notice instead of empathy to sort of get an idea about this person anyway. So this is,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel like
I've got your
you've got
number,
his number.
son.
Yeah, yeah, you got his number.
There you go. So you've got all of that out there. Um, he is very much like Amistan up until this point. Very, you know, a trained military man who has succeeded on the battlefield in multiple cases. Major difference, he probably hasn't been trained to resist enhanced interrogation the way certain military troops are these days. But, he's also a noble. So there's that.
Enhanced interrogation might come in handy then. But I will let Amisan read and try to see where we stand first before we start with the first step, which will be hoisting him up so that he's upside down. Because like we said, we want his heart above his head.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh,
I'm taking the doctor's orders very seriously.
So let's see. If notice is situational awareness and surface observation, investigate involves concentrated effort and in-depth scrutiny. But I feel like that's not useful right now. Because that takes time. I'm going to say, now, just for the record, I have no useful skills for this whatsoever. I'm going to say, all right. So, we all know that you tried to kill someone at the party. We've also gotten information that you've got multiple people on your hit list, and multiple people, not just people that you attacked at the party. And I would like to know why you have at least 3 people in your sights that we know, probably more. I would just like you to fess up so that, we can do this the right way. I think this is going to be I think I'm doing a rapport, which I have at 0. Because I'm not going for that. Well, that wasn't really an intimidate. That was
No,
kind of
that
like
was
trying to
that
be
was a
reasonable.
rapport.
No, that was
Yeah.
more rapport.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Can you
just.
use the invoke if you need it off of being
It's not my invoke. So I'm just gonna. What I'm doing right here is I'm gonna say for the record, this is an. Let me ask you a question, GM. Are we in a conflict right now?
I could say we could be. Would you like to be?
This is just the question if we're in a conflict, right? If we're in a conflict, then this will be an attack using rapport.
I feel like you're tied the guy up and you're trying to interrogate him. I feel that's conflict.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's
It's-
feeling really happy and friendly. I don't
maybe
know.
he's into it. Maybe we've
Yeah,
discovered his kink.
Maybe.
No, I think it's a conflict.
I will roll. He should defend with will. I roll a 2. I am going to use I'm gonna spend a fate point to use my aspect honor et fidelitas because I'm trying to do this the honorable way. I'm trying to do this in the honorable way to start bringing that up to a 4.
Okay, so you're bringing that to a 4. So he's going to defend with will. I'm going to make sure I roll the correct dice for this. So he rolls a 3. And I'm going to spend a fate point to use the campaign aspect of a fragile piece to say, you are not in my chain of command, so why should I tell you anything? To bring that to a 5.
I will take the free boost on that one since I didn't beat him. But I will I will take a free boost. I will put it. I'll get a
Yep.
bottle cap. I'll make a little die, so I have one.
You've
I'm
got
going to
boost.
look to Michael. I want to have a good conversation with this guy. So, by the way, I look to Michael and I say, I want to have a good conversation with this guy. I want this to go professionally, honorably. By the way, I pass my turn to you, Michael, since we get to do popcorn initiative,
Well, I know
Yep.
we have our truth. Don't forget we have our truth poison.
which I don't think we've
We've got.
have we given it to him yet?
We
You
have
haven't
not.
done it. You have not done anything with
We
it.
have not. But if we're gonna be in a conflict and you still want to keep it above board, how injured does our captain look before I do what I'm thinking?
Not
See, look.
really, because you haven't really done anything to him. You hit him over the head, and then you tied him up,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair.
and then you kicked him
Pleasant.
once.
I kicked him once. I couldn't remember
Just
if we
for
did a
a
lot
little
to him
joy.
getting him.
No,
To
you
the
you
shack, so.
you ended up
He looks okay.
hitting him over the back of the head very successfully.
Yeah. And I'm not going to use the truth poison yet. I might look at my friend and look at the captain and be like, he's not wrong. He's not in your chain of command, but he is threatening my family. So it does take a lot for me to not be very offended by that.
He's threatening your family?
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
not very
what,
honorable.
not even a little bit. But I'm going to look at the captain. I have my knife because I do. It's just like, my friend here has a decent number of questions. And you're right, he's not your commanding officer because as he's repeatedly told me, retired. But I can say very comfortably as somebody that very much would like to do you a lot of harm, I will happily let you go and make this a very easy conversation if you answer my friend's questions truthfully. Because I would like to learn from my friend about how to be honorable and do the right thing. So answer his questions and no harm will come to you. Answer them truthfully. No harm will come to you. But I am definitely using a deceive for this because I think no matter what, I'm killing this man at some point in this whole thing. So I am deceiving.
Is this
I
an
don't.
attack or a trying to create
can't-
advantage?
Now I have two minds of this because on one hand, having an extra advantage never hurts anybody. But only if that advantage also would help Amiston in his interrogation.
And
Otherwise-
typically you cannot attack with deceive unless you have a stunt for it.
And I don't have a stunt for it, unfortunately. So yeah, as long as this is possible, as long as whatever aspect I get out of this can help Amiston. So maybe it is an attempt at the honorable approach.
Okay, so you get to roll that deceit.
Actually, let's call it good cop. In quotation marks around good.
So I'm good cop and you're good cop. I get it.
Yeah, it's
good
okay.
top end. Good.
Yeah, and a
Not as
3. Well,
it's okay. I
doesn't
might
he get to defend? No, because it's not an attack. It's
Yeah,
just a
because
not an attack. It's just to create an
but he
advantage.
does
But
get
I
to
might.
defend. So it's a
you're trying to
will.
put
It's a will.
But I might still use a fate point of my primary aspect being there's always an angle for me. That's not my primary aspect, but to get the extra +2
I
on
would
it.
say he's probably defending with empathy to try to figure out that Michael's lying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it just that way it's a 5 to start. And then if I need to go up from there, I need to go up from there.
Well, you don't necessarily have to spend a fate point because I've got your number. Sounds like the perfect kind of thing to boost.
Oh, that's
if you need
true.
to.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
I'll use one of those invokes.
He is going to defend with empathy to try and read you.
Yeah.
And then he might do something. Because this is probably not going to be
To maybe know. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I look like the most honest boy that's ever left a church hall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have walked out of I have walked through the golden doors on a feast year.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Jubilee. I have had all my sins forgiven. I am the most honest boy that's ever walked the streets of Sicily.
I love the fact that you and I fully understand exactly what we're talking about. And a bunch of people don't. Cool. So that's he
With style.
Success with style. That's a totally believes you.
Tell the truth. No one gets hurt. Answer my questions, my friends' questions, honestly. And walk out of here like nothing happened.
Totally believable.
Do you have rapport, Michael?
I do have it as one of my skills.
Because you have got if you make an attack with rapport, you can pile on a bunch of those to make your appeal quite effective. Just note that, but you do have to pass it to him.
Yeah, it's
I
his
will
turn.
pass it to him. Yeah. I'll pass it to him.
And
That's
you
fine.
lose one of those free invokes off of I've got your number because you used that.
That's
to boost
okay.
that 5. So here's the thing. He is going to turn to you and say, "You know, you seem an honorable man. It seems a shame to kill you." That, and he gestures with his head at Amastan, is not an honorable man. That is a vile waste and drain. You know, we should work together then. I think it would be to our advantage. Because this, he nods at Amastan again, this will only get you dead, Christian.
You're gonna have to tell me more than that, my friend.
But he's going to attempt to
Is that an attack?
an attack on Amastan to provoke Amastan.
Yeah, I figured it was. Please, I figured it was. That sounded to me, that RP sounded to me like an attack using provoke against me. That's really what it sounded like because I was like, oh, now I'm hot. So if you would, please roll.
Yeah. Just wait, Amastan, because if somehow I feel like if Michael went along with it to try to butter this guy up for information and people believe that Michael turned on him, it would get even messier. So
Yeah. Let me roll your attack. I will defend with my will.
So that's good. Defend with your will. He's going to roll the provoke.
Yes, he is.
He's going to roll a 2.
I roll a 1. I am going to use that boost that I have on him to bring me up to a 3. As I see him, right, and I'm like, I see him talking. You can see me rankling a little bit, but like I have been watching him a little bit, right? So I've got it currently. I've got it a little bit under control at this current moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless you've still got.
Yeah, I'm going to use a fate point, and bring that up to a 4 to using his other aspect.
Which one?
The one we don't know.
Well, yes, but you have to find out. That's why I have to tell you this, and that's why I'm opening the thing to move things.
Love
His other major aspect is true believer.
Oh.
That's beating me by 1. I'm going to take the mental stress. I've got space for that.
You gonna take that one?
Yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit of mental stress.
Okay.
And you can see Amastan sort of bristle at his honor being called into question, and he sort of grits his teeth a little bit, and his hand goes to like the hilt of his sword, but he waits. And who?
I think it's your turn. I think it's your turn, Amastan.
I believe it is.
It feels
He can
appropriate.
put whoever he wants.
I could send it to whoever I wanted to, but right now it seems to be you. Unless, of course, the other two parties that are not currently in the scene have anything they wish to contribute to this moment.
They're currently skipping through an orange grove, having a really like happy diversion. Sal still pantsless.
The no pants dance.
No, he's got pants, I thought.
Oh, he had
Now
pants.
he
That
does.
once he gets to the shack, there's pants.
Finally,
Well, like-
pants, but you guys have to give him pants. He's traveling, right? Otherwise,
Well,
That's
no,
true,
they
we
also had to
found-
they also had to pull a bunch of thorns.
yeah, that's right.
We had to smuggle him out though
That's
from
true.
your estate to the orange grove, so we probably gave him pants at some point. It's
Or
just
put him
funnier
in
to
a
imagine
crate.
him running around.
I mean, he might have been pantsless, but in a crate. We don't know.
That's true because we had to put him in a crate.
We should know.
I think
We should
everybody
know
knows.
for the so the audience knows.
Yeah.
Sal, did we give you pants before we left Amasan's for the grove to get you to safety, or were we giving you pants when we got to the grove? Because there would be
would've
spare
given-
pants.
I would have given him pants, obviously. You don't make
But would
people
they
wander around
fit?
without pants.
I think they're pants, but they don't match what Sal has going on. They're
course
practical pants for an outfit that is not a practical outfit.
That's fair. But yes, Amastan, I believe it's your turn. We can't hear you.
You should be able to hear me.
Okay, there we go. Now we could.
I'm
It's
not
just the-
muted or anything. And I say, you listen here, you traitor, an embarrassment. You have betrayed the caliphate, and you are nothing. You are the worst. You are someone who I'm holding back all of my very prodigious discipline from murdering right now and right here. I certainly would like to know why you were trying to kill me, why you tried to kill somebody at that event, at the wedding, why you're trying to kill someone in Michael's family in the dark like some sort of criminal. But here's the thing. While I certainly have a desire to know the truth, I'm not as driven by that as other people, and I will just kill you as you stand if you don't find yourself a bit more useful and polite. This will be a provoke attack.
Okay.
I think Michael's a little turned on by that.
Bit of a provoke attack, just a little bit. I have a 3.
So he's going to try and defend with his will. Because he hates you.
You know, I like him too. You know.
So that's a
Ooh, okay.
5.
I will spend one of my formerly 3, now 2 fate points. On tagging my aspect, wielder of Al-Sharif, a Damascus steel sword gifted by the Caliph himself, as I like have this sword, which is like this symbol of my, my, the honor and my sort of favored and honorable status, and so that's going to give me a 5 versus his 5.
Okay, so it's a tie, which means in this
I would get a
case,
boost.
yeah, you would get a boost on him again.
I'll take it. I'll take the boost. As you can see, I'm getting irritated. I am going to pass it to him before I pass it to Michael.
Smart.
Yeah, because he'll have to pass it to Michael then, and
Mm-hmm.
that'll give you.
Which could go very well for him.
Could go very well for
Or
him.
very poorly.
You, sir, Christian, believe the words that come from this lying heretic.
I wouldn't go so far as that. But I have no reason not to trust him. You've given me nothing other than you say he's a heretic. So you gotta give me something here.
He was sentenced to be executed, and yet here he stands. He fled Cairo like a thief in the night
I
because
was never charged or put on trial. If anyone sentenced me to death, it was someone who was an enemy to the former caliph.
or the Caliph himself ordered your death, and yet here you stand.
That's a
Heretic.
lie. Is that an attack? I'm just asking.
I feel like that's an attack.
That feels very attacky.
I'm feeling very attacked right now. Please go ahead. I'm here for you.
This would be different, but he's going to do it. Oh, he's going to roll a 0.
I defend.
Stand strong, Amistan.
And you can tell Amistan wants to just like wreck this guy, but he's holding back because he listened to Idris. Probably.
He did. He did.
He's going to have to pass it to you, Michael.
Yeah, he has to pass it to
Wow.
Michael.
But she didn't answer though. Why would you want Amistan dead? I mean, I know the guy's kind of a stiff, but surely there's a reason.
What? That I would wish the death of a heretic and a traitor?
No, why would they sentence him for execution?
Why should I ask a question that I do not need an answer for?
Because right now, I kind of have your life in my hands. Either I let my friend here kill you, or we don't kill you and we learn a little bit more about each other. You can compel me why my friend here is dangerous, for example. But you could also fill me in on what killing this heretic has to do with trying to murder someone at a wedding, or what your business is in Taormina to begin with. Why are you trying to kill off people in the Christian quarter?
Are you trying to rapport or provoke?
I think I'm starting with rapport because I kind of want, he still believes me. He still thinks I'm honorable, so I don't have to take any fingers yet. But I will start with rapport, with the backup plan being if he doesn't behave, we have the truth poison ready to go. But like we'll try this first. We'll roll a 0 first.
But he's got to roll his will to see how you do it. You've got a bunch of boosts.
It's a 2.
Well,
You've got 3 free boosts right now.
Yeah, I
not
gotta
be
use my.
counted.
I gotta use that totally believable.
Yeah.
That I'm trustworthy. So that's at least one.
So that brings you to 2.
2 to 2.
Two to put it at a tie.
Mhm.
The more you beat him by, the more stress he has to take.
Do I use this? Yeah, I can use. I could use the I've got your number because I am still trying to read him and figure out how deep down this goes.
I would say use both of those. Bring yourself up to a 6.
So you're at a 4 now.
You're not wrong. Finale time. Time to go balls to the wall,
Yeah.
right?
If
Yeah,
you bring
we'll
him
use.
to a 6, he's going to have to do something to match, or I think you can probably get a consequence on him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I am believable, and that's.
Well, I have another fate point. And I'm going to use his aspect true believer, and he's going to firmly say that man needs to die, and why should I tell anything to a Christian criminal who, at the end of the day, can't even remember the name of the city?
Are you accusing me of not knowing?
I think you're gonna have to get. He at least he has to take 2 stress, right? He's gonna have to at least take 2 stress.
Oh, he best take that stress. He
One
best
of
take
left.
that stress. He best take that stress. I can pass that on to him if he wants to make an attack on me because
Well, this is technically the end of the round, which means it can go to anybody because it's a brand new round, which means it can go to you. It can go to him.
ooh, so I could keep it. I could keep it on me, and I could basically. Ooh, if I keep it on me, I have one or two options. I can go the lean into the violent criminal aspects and choose violence, or we do have the doctor's truth poison. But
It is. That was the end of the round. So you could. I mean, the thing about being the last person in a round is that you can then choose yourself as the first person in the next round.
isn't that fun? Isn't that fun for me? I am gonna do that, and I think I think we will choose violence and hoist this man up so that way he's dangling in the air because heart over his head.
What's your athletics like?
Um, non-existent.
See, I feel like that's an athletics
It is an
or a
athletics.
fight. So you might want me to do that.
I do want you to do that. The question is, how do I get you to do that?
You just tell me to do it and say it's my turn. That's all.
Yeah,
you just pick me as the next person around.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so horny for violence. I forgot how the rules work.
You just tell me to do it. I've got a big dude here.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think that Okay, playtime's over. Amistan, hoist him.
Just hoist him.
Dangle him up by his feet so that his head is hanging. You want his heart over his head.
Oh.
And no need to be gentle.
I'm gonna go
Can
over
I
there.
self-compel myself from like a kilometer away?
I mean, you're not a full
I
kilometer yet. You're just in
You're
the other
busy
end.
skipping.
I mean, you
You're
can
busy
sell
skipping.
you can compel yourself.
I'm not showing up in this scene. I'm enjoying it too much as a viewer. I'm sorry. You two have fun.
Okay.
No,
I
Doc,
will-
don't worry. I'm going to use your truth poison. Once he's dangling upside down, I can pour it into his mouth forcefully.
Well, he's going to attempt to fight his way free if you untie him from the chair to lift him over his head.
I was just gonna.
Hoist the chair and
Yeah.
dangle him upside down.
But he does still get to resist because I'm trying to put an aspect on him.
Yeah, so I'm going to fight that.
Yeah. Ooh. Uh,
How many fate points do you have left at this point?
one, but I do have a boost on him, which
Mm-hmm.
I will use to bring that up to a 3 as I'm wrestling with him.
Hmm.
Um, which means I will fail, but he will not get um, a boost on me, basically, right?
Yeah, he doesn't get a boost on you, and he doesn't,
Yeah.
you know. So
So
what I
I'm
think
wrestling with him, trying to get him hoisted up, and it is quite awkward because he's resisting.
he's
I'm like,
resisting, and I think he's like doing enough to cause you harm that you cannot physically move him.
not yet, but I'm still working on it. And I'm like,
So is it
Michael,
then who do you pass
I
it
need
to?
your help. Yeah, that's a
Michael.
good question. I should pass it to him strategically, but I think that what I would be like, Michael, I need your help here. He's not playing nice. As I've got like, I'm like trying to like get the chair, but I'm probably throwing off the balance, right? So it's hard for me to get the lift.
Can I use my beautiful, sexy physique to help
No.
him? I tried. Oh,
So I pass it to
cursive.
you, my friend.
Yeah. What's the best way for me to actually help him achieve our accomplishment? Because the other option is I just dump that truth poison into his
It's
face, leaving
sitting
him just
there.
bloody.
Mm-hmm.
It is sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if he's in a position that I can just dump it into his mouth and
Mm-hmm.
force it in,
Mm-hmm.
what should I roll? Because I'm gonna do it.
We have it already. I don't think like we have the aspect. I think you just have to sort of RP that.
Yeah, you
Right?
just have to
That's,
RP
Oh,
that. If you use it, then what I would say is if
yeah.
you use it, then you're going to dump it on him. And I would say that you can automatically, with the way that you can spend those 2 free invokes, and then it will count as having the consequence on him
yeah.
that he has to be truthful.
Yeah.
So you don't have to continue the conflict, right? Like it resolves the
Yeah.
conflict.
It'll resolve the conflict and it'll feel really nice to, you know, do the aggressive grab of the face and dump it in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So it will take a couple moments to go into effect, but eventually he will, like, within a minute or two, stop fighting and slightly glazed over eyes.
Oh, I love this effect. Gotta thank the doctor for his great work. You can put it down, Amastan.
Please don't thank me.
Putting
I'm
down.
thinking. Michael's
Look,
thanking
I've
him
got
in
like
his
a
head.
rope that's over the beam of this shack, and I was trying to like people to hoist him, but I couldn't because he was just too uncooperative.
Wiggly.
Also strong, muscular.
Mm-hmm.
I step back.
He's a cavalry officer, so obviously used to working with controlling things with his legs. Moving on.
So you're gonna go ahead, Amastan, ask him. Why are you a heretic? Why did they want you dead?
I think we should probably go with the most pressing, which is your family.
We got time, we can ask both.
Who in your family is he trying to kill, by the way?
My mother.
What? What kind of coward tries to kill women? Defenseless women. Cretin.
Oh, you've met my mother. You know she is not defenseless, but she is not in the game, and she should not be a target. And yet, this buffoon seems to think she's a worthy target. So, Captain,
You're better at asking questions than I am. Go ahead.
why are you trying to kill my mother?
Her death would destabilize the region and prevent and cause us to total control.
Who's we?
Figures of authority.
That's vague.
Also, you already have control of the island.
But you caused so many problems. It would be so much easier if you were all dead. But treaties.
What is this
Why
guy?
Amistan?
He is officially a heretic.
I'm not officially a heretic. I'm a hero. I'm loyal. I've never betrayed the caliphate.
And the vizier says otherwise. So, you are a heretic.
I was never tried or accused of anything.
And we have a warrant that says otherwise.
Do you have the
Are-
warrant with you?
No. But the emir has one. The governor has a copy. His days of pleasant relaxation and retirement are ending.
Yet neither the emir or the governor has ever been anything other than kind to me.
That shall change.
Who
Why did
else
you
is in your
crack-
little club?
A number of people who are aware of his sins.
You got names?
The Minister
need to know
of
who I'm working with.
Logistics.
Hmm.
Nasir ibn Amir al Furat.
Why did you try to kill Raja al Ramin?
He knows too many people and knows too many things. He tries to give information. And he's too much tied to the former caliphate.
All right.
Michael.
Minister of Logistics, Nasir. Who else that's here?
Is here?
Well, and who's not
Nadira.
here? Nadira, no shock there.
Why does Nadira want to kill Idris?
She has explained how he is a threat.
Doctor's not a threat. Doctor is a man too good for her. Well, any of us, really.
He
Only man I've seen with more honor is our friend the heretic here.
Not a heretic.
So, who else is on your hit list while you're in town?
need to remove certain former landowners.
Hmm.
Need to. The wrong sort are in charge.
Who else?
Governor, his son.
So you want to kill your own people who are loyal. You're not. You're a criminal.
They are former members of. They are from here. They are not loyal.
The governor?
Hmm.
The governor was appointed by the caliph. You don't have the right to question the caliph's judgment.
Again, I have a nice warrant with his signature on it for his death. But it won't be a
Michael.
problem. Your dear friend Idris will die today.
Are you going to do it? Hmm?
No, but I heard a very distinctive voice when you didn't close the door. Do you know who that pirate owes money to?
What pirate are you talking about?
The
He's
one-
talking about the chooch.
Oh. No. Also,
Who's
he's
he
not a
owe money
pirate,
to now?
He's a
Is more the question.
sailor.
Hmm. So many people. I'm sure he
Ah.
will be very helpful. You know that he cannot say no.
No, I did not know that. I was not made very aware of that earlier today, my friend. But
I'm gonna just
that's your
use
last.
fight to assess his vulnerable spots right now. Just gonna.
That's fine. I want him to tell me who Sal owes money to, but I'll let you do that
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
then I
making-
have one more move after that.
Oh, that's
that
an
I'll-
8. That is epic.
Just creating an advantage where I see all those weak spots, his vulnerabilities.
Okay.
pummel his ass.
What is the answer? What emotional, physical? What are we looking for here?
Physical,
Yes.
obviously. But
Okay,
I'm creating an advantage.
What are we going with here?
Because the thing is, I'm assessing his capabilities, right? You know what I mean? And like how he moves, and I think I'm gonna go with what was that? I want to quote from the Princess Bride. It's something like the the epic, but I'm also left-handed thing. Let's go with pinning down the snake.
Happy Pride.
Thank you. Continue on your talking, but I'm just getting.
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
getting-
Who's Sal owe money? Who's he owe money to? That's of interest to you, I guess.
You get 2 free invokes, correct? You don't get more just because the 8 is just.
It's just epic.
Well, I believe most recently he owes a certain merchant who was attempting to unload things on the day of a wedding.
Great, wonderful, super fun.
And he was very helpful in what he unloaded.
And what all did he unload?
Which is a brilliant point that we're going to smash cut because I love the juxtaposition of intercutting. Don't worry, everything that you have there is still going to stay there. But hey, Idris,
Uh-huh.
you and Sal were going to a love shack.
The Love Shack, baby.
Yeah, it's a
I don't
very
think we were
cozy
going
shack
s-
in an orange grove.
Sorry. What was that? What grove?
It's an orange grove.
Oh, right. I heard something else. Sorry.
Oh, did you hear whore grove?
No, I heard orgy.
Gee,
All of those things can be true at the same time.
And with the love shack in the middle of the orange grove, it is sometimes true.
And also, the tin roof on that shack is rusted. Just side note.
But don't let the citrus get into any holes it burns.
Experience talks.
How do you have experience, Sal? How do you...
Just know that I ain't lime.
This conversation is a lemon. Go back to the other scene.
no, I'm here for it. This
This is
level
all
of citrus is
happening
important.
This is all happening while you guys are walking to the other shack.
Yeah. So, Sal, you are Idris is escorting you. You're escorting him. By this point, you're probably about halfway to the shack on the other side of the orange grove, right? Because it's an orange grove. There are a number of trees, and it is a couple acres. So it takes a little while to walk. What are you two discussing as you go?
If it's up to Idris, not a damn thing.
So, Idris, do you have any like songs that you like?
No,
You don't like? There's no songs.
no, I do not like songs.
Oh, it's a shame. I got a couple that I like. You want to hear them?
This is always. How are you so calm right now?
I don't have a choice. It's either this or puke my guts out.
Let me ask you something.
Mhm.
If I were to say, "Come, sleep with me right now," would you just say yes? Do you know what? Do not answer that. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. How did you get yourself into this mess? This particular mess. How that should be impossible.
Fella has a problem saying no.
I am not asking. To be
Okay.
clear, I was not asking.
Okay, that's fine. It's just that, if somebody presents something to me, there's a strange, I don't know how you'd say it, compulsion to just do it and agree, or uh, if somebody wants to influence something, maybe I could benefit from this somehow, and I say yes, and then that doesn't happen. But through all of this, have developed a particularly decent set of skills. Just none that can be applied to the current situation, unfortunately.
You are a Christian, yes?
On paper,
Have you tried heavily drugging yourself?
with what?
Do you want me to come up with ideas
Drugging?
to prevent yourself from making such monumentally poor decisions?
Uh, no, I have not considered that. I have some wine from time to time. Does that count?
No, no, Sal, it does not. You have the best I can determine is that you have a genie in your soul somehow, or in your head.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It means that you are acting like a madman.
Okay, listen. I was suspicious. I climbed a balcony. I checked some things out. I got caught. Um, and the rest I couldn't say no to. Did I try to make that thing happen? No. But when somebody offered, it seemed like a really good idea at the time.
And which head said that was a good idea?
This one.
That does not seem like the right head. I think you're pointing in the wrong direction, or at least you are fooling yourself.
I don't know. Stronger alliances have been made with less. So the least I could do is be impressionable, right? So when it comes down to it, and maybe my life is on the line and she gets to be the one who decides my fate, I would hope that I did a good enough job to where she lets me live because experience or that thing
Look
I
at
do
your
with my tongue.
circumstances, right? What did you just say? No, do not answer that. I do not want to know. Why do I keep asking questions? Clearly, more madness will appear.
I feel like give it 100 years time and everybody will be doing it.
What? No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
I do not know what will happen in 100 years from now, but I'm certain it will not be that.
Certainly not be that. It'll just be happening in the back rooms and the alcoves. But when it comes to the light, then everyone's going to shy away from it. Just exploring the chemicals our body gives us, my friend. You know a lot about the body, right?
Do not blame your actions on your body. You have choices. You can avert your eyes. You can walk away.
And if everybody was cool with it, there wouldn't be any consequences.
No one will ever be cool with you sleeping with a woman on her wedding day when you are not her intended.
But if everyone was okay with it, it wouldn't have been a problem.
No one will ever be cool with that. No, that will not be fine. No one will say, yeah, that is not a good idea in any era of human history up to date. And forgive me for playing Cassandra, I do not think it will be okay in any period in human history to happen in the future.
Okay, but the most important element of this whole decision was that she said yes.
Just because she said yes does not mean it was a good idea. It means it was a consensual idea. Those
Yes.
two are not the same thing.
But she wanted to. And I just happened to be in the room. I should be less of a person and more of a tool, like a hammer.
You know what? I slap him.
Okay, that stung a little bit. Right,
I
that
have
was-
a question. I have a very vitally important question because we have established that Sal is tall, and I don't remember if Idris isn't. Idris? The both of you are taller individuals because I think Idris said he was taller than Amistan.
Yeah, I think we're the taller half.
Yeah. Just making that. Thanks.
I
Thomas,
don't-
Don, and Michael, short kings.
I don't understand why you would suddenly slap me like that, but
Everybody's the same height on a horse, by the way. Just know everybody's the same height when you're
That's-
riding a horse.
That's
Or-
not true.
Your torso size can differ depending upon what. Okay, anyways.
I
people are
wasn't
much
making
Also,
closer
horse
in
size
height.
is-
People are closer in height if they're all horseback.
If they're the same kind of horse, sure, but
Or
not every horse
horizontal.
is the same height.
Horizontal
Yeah.
was where I was gonna go.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
god.
What?
But then where's the horse come in play?
No,
Faster.
no, nobody finish that sentence. Nobody do that. We will get demonetized. I don't know how, somehow we'll get demonetized.
The horse is outside waiting for you to finish your duties to take you home.
So,
How equine of them.
are you at all paying attention during this conversation?
I just got slapped, so that is my perceptive abilities is focused on not getting slapped again.
And does
I'll do
that
my-
affect your pants in this situation?
I don't think currently he's confused as to why he got slapped.
I'm too busy thinking about the fact that he needed a good slapping.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride.
Look, you left it there. Great. So to this moment, a slow clap emerges.
Oh, we have an audience.
Because somebody sent for someone.
I'm so sorry, boys.
Yeah,
I'm so
brother.
sorry. I'm not that sorry, actually.
Oh no, that one.
Mhm.
Michael only has one brother.
Mhm.
Oh, so I'm fine. I'm fine. This is not my problem at all.
Well,
I would like so many questions, but in this particular moment, I mean, I've wanted to for a while. Did it feel good? Hey, Sal.
To whom are you speaking?
Oh, the man who just slapped you across the face.
Oh, I probably did. I don't want to put words in his mouth.
Hmm. Making interesting friends today, Sal.
Knowing that he will not change does not make it feel that good, to be honest.
Oh, but sometimes it's just a precursor, because you know if they're not going to change, it justifies everything that you're going to do next.
Sorry, who are you?
Nobody of consequence. You may have met my brother Michael, however.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Good person to be on your best behavior for.
No, the problem is not mine.
no, don't worry, Doctor. You apparently are very well liked.
And I wish you had not said that. I'm going to walk
Oh, but Doc,
that way.
I think you should totally stay. We might have need of your very cunning, agile mind. Because it's very
Everyone keeps
obvious
saying
that
that
this
to
one
me.
doesn't have it.
Everyone keeps saying that to me, and to be honest, each time I hear it, it gets worse. I want.
Oh, but Doc, don't you want to know what's gonna happen? I mean, this poor Stugatz is probably going to not live through the day.
It might be a little late. Paolo, can I possibly ask a favor?
Favor? Salvatore. What, pray tell, are you going to ask me to do for you?
I'm just gonna ask you to let Idris go on his way.
But they might be useful, because apparently you've been talking to some people, Salvatore.
I've been talking to some people.
The Amacarellis.
Amacarellis. Yeah, what you need with the Amacarellis, Paolo?
So apparently they've been bringing people into the town. And you help it.
I help them unload fish. That's what I help them.
What role would you want for me to understand anything that's happening right now?
I mean, you can take either rapport or empathy
Do
or.
empathy. I'll do empathy. Yeah, that's empathy's fine. No modifier.
Oh,
Two
empathy
with-
is gonna help so much.
I mean, it's a
So
5.
Empathy is just reading other people. Rapport is making
Yeah.
like you. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. It'll come in handy. Not
So
dangerous at all.
that's a good roll. It's a good
Yeah.
roll.
It could be better. Do you want it to be better?
I
Do
mean,
it
if
be
you want to
better?
make it, you don't have to make it better. He's not trying to deceive you. No, so see, Paolo is a very open book. He's a very simple guy. He's a guy who really loves his job. You know,
That he does. That he does.
he's a very simple guy. He likes his job. His job is very simple.
He's got a
Removing,
nickname.
yeah, he also likes to remove problems.
I understand his job. It's more just I don't understand the family that is being referred to here.
Oh, the Amacarellis? Well, they are involved in smuggling, usually of people.
In a good way, like trying to escape refugees, escape war kind of way, or in a less than good way.
In a most of the time neutral, but sometimes less than good kind of way.
But sometimes noble and sometimes good.
I slap him again.
Oh, okay, that was uncalled for.
No, I think this time it was more called for.
Now, in this particular instance, you helped him unload some fish that were less fish and more sharks that you brought to this island, sir.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Okay, so first off, what sharks are you talking about, Paulo?
The kind with very sharp teeth and a desire to cause problems.
Okay, well, none of that was relayed to me.
It's because you
I don't
didn't ask
like-
any questions, Sal.
I don't ask questions. People offer me money. I'm trying to save up for things. And so I take the money. I do the job. Don't ask a lot of questions. That's why I get the jobs. And to my knowledge, the Amicarellis are a very nice, upstanding family that wouldn't do anything like that.
I wonder how you could say that, sir, since you've never seen them in a church.
Okay, well, there are some people that don't go to church that are good people. Idris, do you go to a church service?
I slapped him again.
Okay, that's 3. That's lucky, I guess.
I'm Muslim.
Yeah. They built those real nice minarets. Is that what they're called? I think they are. And mosques. They keep building all those mosques. They're not bad, but missing some of the art on the inside.
What,
Oh,
do
okay.
you want? So, do you want some too? Is that what this is?
No, not really. I'm not into that. He might be, but it's not my thing. I like to kill people. Sorry, Doc. I'm very honest with my work. It's very upfront.
For fuck's sake.
I, however, don't usually take on political murder. But I'm sure that won't be a problem in the long run, because I'm hearing that Sal here is what's the word I'm looking for? Favored by certain individuals now? She apparently real likes you, Sal.
Okay, so sometimes you end up between a rock and a hard place, and there's not a lot you can do to get out of it. I wouldn't really expect you to understand Paolo, since you're kind of like one-trick pony.
But it's a very good trick, Sal. Very good
It,
trick.
it is a very good trick, but it's not going to solve all the problems.
No, murder usually solves almost all of my problems. And if murder doesn't solve it, then eating will.
So, Paolo, just come out with it. What are you aiming to do here?
I'm not allowed to kill you, which is sadness. But I did ask 3 different people if I could.
Okay, so then I'm relieved, but what are you trying to accomplish?
I need you to get me a meeting with a nice woman that you had a very nice night with.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to be more specific, Paolo.
He is meaning the woman you just slept with. The one you just slept with.
Okay,
No less
first
than a
off, you
few
don't have to
hours
throw
ago.
that word around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Slept?
didn't do a lot of sleeping at the time.
What do you? Who sent you in this direction?
In the distance, you could hear Michael, "Hey!" just aware of his brother's line.
Just a speech bubble hops up from the background.
Like a sixth sense for it.
I wish I could put you in front of a mirror so you could see yourself, truly understand yourself. You know?
I don't think anyone wants that, really, truly. And the world would be a much more boring place if I did.
I feel
But
like less
see,
people would be dead.
no, I think more people. I don't know. It could be good. But
How do you
yeah, I
want me to
need
set up this meeting, Paolo?
well as soon as possible because I gotta do a guy. Make sure she don't do a guy. Make sure she don't get you dead because some people I know would be very upset about that. I thought people had better taste, but what do I know? Oh, and I gotta do 3 guys to make sure the doctor don't end up dead.
What?
3?
Well, you brought a shock.
Oh. Okay, that you can't put that on me. I didn't know.
This is what comes out dealing with the Amacarellis, eh? At least I'm
Uh,
upfront and honest.
Amacarelli's pay. Well,
You
Check
know,
those coins. I bet the skint.
I left a man to be tortured, apparently so I could be tortured myself. That's what I'm learning.
Don't worry about it. No. My brother is many things, but he is not a torturer.
I told him how.
That's fine. And he kind of reaches over and pats you gently on the shoulder. That's what I'm for. And Michael might ask some very aggressive conversation starters, but I'm here to cause more problems. But yeah, I need to kill a bunch of guys to keep him safe. People like him, apparently. He's popular. Don't you know?
Too popular.
Paolo, do you have any ideas as to how I can get back in the estate to set up this meeting? I think they want to take a hot iron to the thing between my legs.
I didn't hear iron. I did hear knife.
To start with.
Yes.
Yeah, none of that sounds good to me.
Isn't it a good thing that some of the guys are already leading them on a wild goose chase through town? There might be actual geese involved.
Okay, so do you mean right now?
I'm sure we could recruit some others. You want to go get my brother and his totally honorable friend do a murder?
You tell me, man. You're doing the job.
You're just providing the introduction. I'm sure that we could all have a grand time together. We should go together.
Okay. All right. Let's yeah, let's go together.
And that's where we're going to take the break for the evening, everybody. Perfect time to stretch, refresh, bio, do all of those kinds of things.
I have an anxiety attack.
I
sure
want
it'll be
off this
fine.
ride. I want
I'm
off
sure it'll
it.
be fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Yep.
But
mhm.
Sal, you'll be popular.
Sal already is popular.
Sal is
It's
too
not
popular.
quite as popular.
As me. But we're going to stretch, bio, refresh, do all of those things, and we'll be back in a little bit, everybody. I'm sure nothing will go wrong in this moment.
Nope. Nope.
Mm-mm.
everybody. We're back. Everybody's really happy to have a conversation with a woman.
Wow, so feminist of us.
Julia? Is that who?
I mean, I think Sal would like to talk to Julia, or a Julia.
I feel like Sal might be wanting to avoid Julia, or no, you know what? He's not smart enough. Yeah, probably. Probably.
She's just that way, guys.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I feel like this time she might actually be angry. I feel like this is the occasion where
I
the
would
rule no
say-
longer holds true.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, there's Anorata.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she would like what you did either, admittedly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, who else out there's rolling dice?
Gamblers?
Yeah, but who else?
Jokers,
You.
smokers, midnight tokers.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
who
that's right, yep.
else?
You're out of people, friend.
Sal.
But does Sal know when to hold them? Does he
No.
know when to fold them?
No.
Know when to walk away.
Doesn't know that.
Does he know when to run?
No.
Yes.
When there's a sword involved.
Yes. I think that's the one
Honestly,
thing he
A
doesn't know.
sword to threaten his sword.
No, he tried to talk his way through this too long, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and now he's got my brother involved.
So Paolo is going to start walking back towards Michael and Amastan, and just looking at throws a wink over his shoulder. It's like, I'm sure they're ready to talk to us by now. I mean, if not, I might get to stab somebody, and then the doctor there will be able to fix them appropriately. What do you say, Doc?
I'm not here. Not having this conversation. I'm over there, somewhere safe.
Oh, don't worry,
For
Doc.
this
I am
insanity.
entirely here to keep you safe. Preemptive
Yes, but
murder
what of
is a
my
great way
sanity?
of safety.
Death is never needed. It is not necessary.
Death is the only universal. Doc, you should know better than that.
That does
Everybody
not
dies.
mean that does not mean we should rush it.
Who's in a rush? I'm walking.
I'd like to create an aspect inside the hut.
Please do. What is your aspect inside the hut?
I would like to create the aspect blocked door. I had that plan before we started, but before this conversation, I just want you to know that that is one of the plans that I have. I'm going to take some of those crates. I'm going to put them in front of that door.
I probably would have encouraged you to do so before we started questioning the captain.
Oh, you're not going to like why I want to do this, though. You
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I will use
Your last fate point?
I will use my last fate point
Mm-hmm.
to get myself a 2 to move some boxes, because that's athletics.
Yes, you can
And
move the
the-
boxes.
Thank you. And I'm going to go with I have a list and I cannot let it go is one of the reasons why
Mhm.
I can do this. I do think I will be able to get a fate point back really soon, though.
I mean, you might. Yes, actually. I think you do. You have a list that you can't put down. And you're in a room with a blocked door and a guy who's telling you so many things. Like the fact that your very close personal friend is a target.
Oh, that's really not what any of this is about.
I understand, but I'm just figuring that, to round out the
Yeah.
environment.
One boost on that door is blocked, if you don't mind.
Yes. Yes.
But also, your list, I got some info on a couple lists now. And your list and my list seem to be growing together. And frankly, I think this orange has been juiced.
So you've
And I
seen.
think Michael will just say, I'm pretty sure this orange has been juiced.
I don't know what that means, but have you gotten all that you need from him?
What did Alma Corelli have Sal sneak in? Or I guess who in this case? Let's face it.
Very useful murderer.
Ugh, my least favorite kind. Tell me. Name.
I do not know the names of petty criminals. He is here to
You
kill.
seem to know your own.
I'm not a petty criminal. I am
No,
a
but
warrior
you are definitely-
of God.
And yet you remain petty. So, Amistan, I think I'm done with this man. That's what I mean by the orange is juiced.
Oh, I see. All right. I would like to self-invoke my honor et fidelitas because I have to untie this guy.
Oh, yes, I know. Would you like another
cannot-
fate point?
I can't just fight him. Do you know what I mean? I
No,
can't stab
no.
him when he's tied up. I have to.
You have to let him
untie
go. Yeah. Would you like a fate
so
point
we
for
can
that?
fight honorably. I would definitely, because it'd be way better if I just stabbed him. But I cannot just stab him. I have to untie him and make sure he has a weapon, and then we can fight.
So we also
Ooh, I'll give him a weapon.
I have another question for you, Amistan.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously impaired because he's been drugged.
But it's a truth potion, right? So he should still be able to fight.
Well, he's been obviously impaired. You saw his eyes were glazed over slightly.
Can I deceive Amistan that it's fine that he's not so impaired that he would be violating his honor code to kill this man?
Does that sound like I believe? I now correct me if I'm wrong. I just. I feel like that's your own self-compel.
It might be. It might be. He threatened Mama. I'll still roll deceive on Amistan to get him. It's totally fine to.
I'll throw a bucket of water on him
Mhm.
before I untie him. Oh yeah, I
You
don't.
can still roll it.
Yeah. I mean, I could roll, but I'm just gonna tell you that
Oh no,
it's
you.
not like my empathy, which is what I would use to resist that deceive, is. I'll roll it. But
I
I'll tell
would
you,
like
you know.
to spend a fate point.
I
to
just got one
dictate
back.
to something in the past, if this would help. Hear me out. I think I've taught Amastan what it looks like to see, what it looks like when a man is impaired in such a way.
That's why I'm deceiving him, Doc.
But
I
I want
want
to make it
him to
harder on you. I want to make it harder on you, man.
You
Sorry.
have Sal and my brother. That's like
You take them
2
back.
for 2.
Dear God, take them back.
No take backsies. Return policy does not exist. No, Paulo I'll take back. Paulo's a good one. Sal on the other hand, no returns.
I'm going to throw water on him in order to take off the condition truth poison, and I'm sure he will not resist.
Well, you said you were doing it before he is untied, so no,
Yep.
he's not going to resist.
Well, also, I'm sure he wouldn't want to resist getting that condition taken off of him.
He's also probably not. He's going to. We're going to remove that aspect. Bye bye.
So that
condition.
he does not have that condition. I will overcome that condition for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Such a nice
I'm going
boy.
to untie him.
Great.
And I'm going to say, Michael, do you have a weapon for him?
I do, but now I kind of don't want him to have a real weapon. So I might hand him a dull knife that like is just useless. Like a child's toy.
I'd have to
But
buy
have it look believable to poor Amistan.
A hard noodle.
I think
A
that would be
stick of spaghetti.
I think that would be a deceive to create an aspect of like faulty weapon, perhaps.
It is definitely, and I think it's believable action figure in this case. I just need you to believe me. Because I don't want this guy to stab my new friend.
He beats my notice.
I just don't want my friend to get hurt. And if I give his opponent a dud, the chances are lower of Amistan losing.
I believe that's that's an aspect. I believe with one free invoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because neither one of us notice it. Although,
Can we?
actually,
yeah.
the thing is, here's the thing. That was an aspect on him, which means that should be 2 free invokes, because it's on him.
Yeah.
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 No, I was doing two.
Yeah.
I was just
I was just-
Blunted knife. I was gonna call it
what do you call it?
some kind of some prop grade
Yeah.
replica.
And also some sort of double entendre about impotency,
yeah. Moving on.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
So you hand him a knife. He takes the knife.
Is it like a decent size?
If you ask right.
Because
Because if you're pulling out if you're gonna use your sword, then
Sword, yeah.
this would be, maybe it looks like a child size sword, so it's a long knife in theory.
yeah. And I'm gonna gird
I mean,
my
you're
loins.
you're in a shed. I'm sure you had something that looks like a gelding knife.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because I do have honor and I don't stab women, or whatever it is that you do. I'm going to kill you honorably. Please prepare.
I don't see how you could have honor, but without following the orders of your superior officers. But then he kind of looks you up and down. What do I think? What would I expect from a peasant?
You're lucky you're facing me and not someone else. On guard.
Get him a body bag.
Okay.
I'm going to let him start because I do have some aspects that would constrain me that way. I want to be fair about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, the thing, he's a cavalry officer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to take this knife
Mhm.
and do a complete swipe around because, well, you may only have honor of only having one target. He understands that there are 2 threats to his life in this space. Like the guy who hit him over the head.
That's an assumption. But go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't harm a fly. It just so happens that he is a very large
That's a
fly.
6.
Is he attacking Michael?
Yes,
Oh boy.
actually.
And what should I
have
resist him with?
I have a stunt that allows me to defend other people from an attack.
Mhm.
So I am going to parry that, so I will take your defense if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. I got nothing, baby.
That's a 2, but I get a +4. That was a very bad roll, but because he's got me by 6.
You got the +4 from the
No, I
stunt?
have a +2 for my stunt. It's only a stunt only gives you a +2.
Yeah.
So that puts me at a 4. I'm down by 2. I will.
I mean, you've got multiple free invokes out.
There's the blunted knife one for one thing. Door is blocked for another.
No, the door is blocked is so that he can't leave when he concedes. He has to get rid of that door's blocked before he can leave. Because at any time you can concede a fight and like say how you get out of there, but whatever he says, it can't be by leaving through that door until he gets rid of that aspect first. So
And it's the
that's
only
what
way
that's there
out.
for. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess you
I'm
also have
gonna,
that pinning down the snake thing.
I do. I'm gonna use blunted knife to make it easier for me to block this. This will be a tie, which would give him a boost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Mike, this man is unarmed. You are a complete coward, and you are a disgrace to the cavalry. Who does he give it to?
Well, first he gets a boost on you because technically, even though he attacked,
Mm-hmm.
I'm making sure that he attacked Michael, but technically the boost is on.
Yeah, me.
Almost on, technically, yeah.
Because I took that defense.
Mm-hmm.
Just immediate.
He's gonna give it to Michael.
Oh, I don't got nothing for this.
I will tell you, having to do the right thing involves taking off their netted condition, untying them, making sure they're armed, and then doing this the right way, as opposed to the way that I suppose most people would do it. But
the way everybody else would do it. Yes, I'm sure that's not a problem for anybody at all.
Hey, I don't know what you mean by everybody. I'm over here saying maybe nobody needs to die. Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't got
self-defense.
fight because I'm not built for fight with physical things. I'm built
But
for
that's
fight with words.
But you can distract.
But I do have a knife.
You can,
do have
you
a
can
knife.
distract. You got options depending on what you want to do.
You can like feint with a deceive
That's
to
true.
put him off guard or something.
Set
You
him off
can
balance.
create to create an advantage on him.
Or you
have
could
you-
try
have-
and use bolster the aspects you do have on him at the moment.
Have you tried not saying no?
I hear that
Yes.
works out well for people.
It does
Yes.
really
Yes.
well.
Really
No
well.
negative consequences.
I'm guessing. Amazon, is your back to the door then? If
Yeah.
you've blocked
There's
it?
also big, heavy boxes in front of that door. I
I'm-
moved your stuff.
I'm a little tempted to help you boost that a little bit. I don't really have a lot of physique-y kinds of physical fighty.
That's the best part about Fate.
But I do-
that you can help
see-
in so many different ways.
I know. But I was gonna say I could sell you on a resources. This is my shack. I probably know other things I can use to like throw around and distract him. Or bolster the door. I would argue that's a resource that I am using to my advantage. At least I have resources.
Yeah. If you want to just roll to bolster the effect of the locked door.
Yeah. Well, it's not much, but it's,
But
not much.
But with the one, you can add.
Is it just the one?
That's this. I don't know what the difficulty is to bolster
Oh,
that.
so-
That's up to the GM.
I mean, you already established that there are so many things in this room that you could, like, continue. It's a storeroom, right? Like, you can continue to
Yeah.
pile things.
Yeah.
So I was going to say that difficulty was going to be 0. So with a 1, you're just going to add 1. You succeed, so it's just going to add another free
It'll
invoke.
come in handy. Yeah, it'll come in handy to keep him stuck in here.
And who are you going to pass it to?
It has to be me because I'm the
Yeah.
only person that's not taking a turn this go round.
And I was going to pass it to you anyway, let's face it.
Thank you. I am going.
I'm your
to,
damsel in distress.
More like you're the damsel in deceit. I feel like that's really more like what.
That's more Michael's vibe.
You know what I mean? And I'm going to say, all right, we'll do this honorably, even though you have none. And I'm going to go and do a, let me roll it first. I'm going to do an attack using fight. Okay. And I'm going to do like a really good, because this is like a good saber. And I'm going to do a really good, I'm going to do like a I'm gonna do like it's a slight feint, but not too much one. Like sort of come in one way, but then sort of like move at the last minute to come in to cut him down. I roll a 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to roll his defense with a 6.
Ooh.
And I will use pinning down the snake. 1, bring me up to a 7, and that's beating him by 1. I will use the other pinning down the snake as well, bringing me up to a 9.
Well, he's going to use that boost that he has on you to bring him to an 8.
I'll take it. I'll take the 1 stress on him.
Yep. He only has 1 stress. Okay.
And I am going to, new round, pass it to
Yeah.
Michael.
Oh
Right, as
boy.
I sort of come in and he sort of try to block, but I get a little bit through. But I will pass it to my ally Michael first, as to start the round.
So I have this instinct to like Home Alone trap it, basically, and like drop something that was pre-planned for these sorts of situations from the ceiling.
I mean, you would tie a bunch of things to the ceiling in this time period. Mostly
Goats?
Goats, that's what I meant. Goats.
not in the ceiling, but sure.
I'm essentially probably things for drying out, right? So, but,
Yeah.
like maybe it's possible that there's a sack here that just happens to be filled with rocks for situations just like this, where you need a last second drop from the ceiling. I just can't tell if this is.
I mean,
And once again, this is a resource that is hiding in my house. Or shack. It's a shack. A
I
store.
feel like saying that you just have a bag of rocks is declaring a scene aspect.
I
Truth.
feel like that's true.
So you would have to spend a fate point to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine with that. You can have my fate point. That this has many traps for situations like this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
trapped from above.
Yep.
Yeah, I think having added to the door blocks, it's time to pull the lever, as it were,
Oh my
and
God.
release the
Release the
many
Kraken.
rocks.
So I have a question.
Hmm.
Have you warned dear Amistan about the things about to fall from the sky on his honorable fight that you're about to interfere with?
I don't know when you would have told me.
Unless it's a. Well, you know what? I don't think you. I think I would pull the string and be like, "Look out!"
This is an attack, is it not?
Sounds like.
It does sound like an attack. Would
So
you say this is a
he's-
criminal attack?
It is very criminally. It is very Macaulay Culkin trapped alone in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, here's some crime.
Ooh, nice.
I'm very crime oriented.
I feel like this is an athletics to
Yeah.
dodge
Yeah.
for both of you.
Roll a 4, 3. I've got one last fate point, but the question is, do I have any aspects that are defendy? Well, I'm a decorated army officer, so I know how to deal with things like this.
Sudden rocks falling from the sky.
Hey, I'm in the cavalry. You know what I mean? Like, I got to go and deal with, what's the word? um, hazards, I will spend my last fate point that I just got to bring that up to a 6, so I don't take any stress.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's gonna take 2 more stress, right?
Does he have any stress boxes left?
He only took 1.
He took 2 from me earlier.
No, he took 1.
Some, right, and so then his next stress box is a 2. I don't know if he has 2 or 3 stress boxes.
Yeah, he has 3 stress boxes. He's got 3 stress boxes.
3 stress boxes.
Which means he's out of stress, I think.
He's stressed out.
Out of physical stress. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Who do you pass it to?
I think I will pass it to Amistan.
Okay. I am going to take this moment as everything falls, step back, I'm going to get a sense of his like his fighting style and his ability. I'm going to assess him with fight to sort of get. I want to put. I want to re-up my pinning down the snake.
Okay.
To get a better sense of how he's doing at this moment. That's a 4.
So I'd say that's one free
He
invoke.
could try to deceive.
Yeah, he could try to deceive. To see around you.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 free invoke.
1 free invoke.
As you said, you were correct. You were correct. Which means I pass it to him.
Cool. He is going to. Oh.
As I sort of get his, I try to get the measure of him at this moment. Try to see,
Mm-hmm.
as these rocks have fallen, I sort of reassess, try to figure out where he's at so I can get a good take on him.
Mm-hmm. He. Coming up from, the being hit in the head, by these falling rocks, is going to, as Amistan has stepped away, go after Michael to remove that threat in this moment.
But I'm just a guy. I'm just a
You're a
guy.
lot closer to get stabbed.
That
Yeah,
is true,
and I
unfortunately.
will defend that for him because we're at a shed.
And I'm just a
Tie, but I get a
just-
+2, so I beat him by 2, and I say, "I'm the one who's fighting with you, you coward."
And I'm just a guy.
Yeah, okay. So he's gonna pass it to Michael.
I hate this guy. I don't want
I
to get in the
haven't
way of
gone this
Amistan's
round.
fight.
Huh?
I haven't gone this round.
No.
Didn't you
It's,
just go?
No. I was the last in the first round, and I sent it to Michael first.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then I
him.
sent
it
it back
to you.
And
and that's
then
why
I
he
went to-
attacked.
attacked. And that's how he got the
It was-
3 that's how he got the extra stress. And so
Yeah, it
his
was Michael, him.
No.
He did the attack now, and then me.
No, it was you at the end of the round. You passed it to Michael. Michael then passed it to you, which is how he got the stress was
pinning
caused
down
by the falling
Yes.
falling things,
right.
and then you attacked.
Thank you.
And instead of attacking, you re-upped
right.
the pinning down the snake.
Yep.
And so
he was last in the round. Yeah.
he was last in the round, so he can pass it to Michael.
Himself. Or
He could pass it to himself. That is correct. He can pass it to himself.
Mhm.
You know
Is
what?
this the top of a new round?
It is top of the new round. You know what? And you
could.
are closer now. He will fight you. He's going to fight you.
And I am parrying his blows as they're coming in for Michael.
Yep. So now he's going
Trying
to
to,
try
get in his
and
way.
My hero.
shift his body weight, and instead of take that attack that you decided to parry, he's going to fight you on with their 3.
I will defend myself, but I do not get the bonus because I only get that bonus when defending other people. And as he comes in at me, I am going to sort of fairly aggressively sort of knock his sword to the side. think he's out of fate points. I'm gonna keep it right there. Is what I'm gonna do.
Um.
I'm just waiting for
It's
Paolo
Michael's
and
turn. He's gonna pass it to
I'm
Michael.
just I'm just waiting for Paolo and Idris and Sal to like
Oh,
knock at the
that's
door.
probably going to be in about the next round, actually. But passing it to. No, actually, I think this makes the most narrative sense because I'm that kind of wonderful person. I'm going to pass it to Paolo.
Oh boy. Because I was gonna say, even if you did
Mm-hmm.
pass it to me, I was just gonna look around and see if there's
Yeah,
any
no.
signs
So
that anyone's coming anyway.
So we're going to pass it to Paolo. And I think Paolo is just going to walk up at the door and go and pull it. Hey, what you doing?
Nothing good. Nothing good.
Oh, come on. I wanted to stab him.
Don't make me move the door, man.
The doctor here is going to help me.
You got those two gods out there?
Look, I got the chooch and the doctor's nice. I like the doctor.
I know. I like the doctor too. I was talking about the chooch. It's like talking through the door. It's like they're stabbing each other, and I'm in the cross. I'm in the way here, but the door's blocked.
Paolo just nods and reaches up and pulls himself up onto the roof.
Sounds about right.
Because we have determined that this is a shack
Mm-hmm.
that you had to bend over to get into. So low hanging door.
Yeah. Our villain's gonna get away. Who does Pal pass it to?
Idris.
Okay. Paint me a scene. The door's still closed, right?
The door is
The door is
closed
blocked.
and blocked from the inside. So Paolo couldn't open it. So he sighed and pulled himself up onto the kind of cracked terracotta roof tiles.
Rusted tin roof.
Yeah, rusted.
There's-
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have a tin roof,
I know.
but we all
Is it
want
a
it to be.
hot tin roof?
Well, he's not a
Is
cat.
Not a
Paolo on hot
cat.
tin roof?
It's
Is there
rusted.
does he happen to be a fiddler?
No.
I'm out of ideas. So,
But he
this
is a rich man.
Mm-hmm.
He might
Are the
know who let the
walls-
dogs out.
Are the walls to this shack
Roof.
made of wood
roof,
or something else?
They're stone.
They're
They're-
stone.
They're nice masonry because that is a very important skill.
I'm gonna shoulder. No, you know what? This is none of my business. What am I doing?
But don't you want to know?
Would you want to give me a fate point for that?
Oh, I would love to give you a fate point.
Fine.
Paolo
I
would
will.
go
I'm gonna
badly if
shoulder.
he does, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoulder barge the door.
Oh,
That's gonna hurt.
yeah.
Physique, probably. Physique or
Yes, it's physique. It's physique. I've got physique. I'm just looking at stuff. Hold on.
Oh, the doctor's stacked.
Yeah. The
Okay.
standard difficulty for that door is probably a 2.
We'll
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
So, because
I
here's the
would
thing, I was going to say it was a 2 because there are currently 2 free invokes on the door.
Which I can use to up that difficulty if, for example, the bad guy tried to get out. You can.
Yeah.
Which is what it was there for.
Yeah, but this will put me in active danger, and that's always fun. I
Yes, get
will
into the
spend
spirits.
a fate point, because
The one I
I'm
just
not
gave
just
you?
yeah. I'm not just a truth seeker. I'm a
Desperate truth seeker.
desperation to think it's going to help out with this, and I rolled literally so bad on that roll that I feel like I'm going to reroll. Wait, no. Why would I reroll? Because if it's a difficulty 2,
Yeah, difficulty 2. Just
yeah, I'll
spend
add
the
2. I'll add 2.
I'm going to spin one of those doors blocked to keep it blocked to make that a 4.
Now I can spend another fate point if I wanted to add a different aspect to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold.
We shall see. Okay. If I decided to invoke being a political outcast, I think I've been in situations like this before.
Mm-hmm.
How many times are you rescuing men from shacks?
No, usually I'm the one trying to escape. Can I add another +2 to that, my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Which
So-
will
Bring your
Free invoke on that door is blocked.
last free invoke on the. Oh,
As you to
thank.
burst through all those boxes that are there.
We
Yep.
did block it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. You
Get
did.
a 6 to your 5.
that is 6 to my 5. I do have in fact one more fate point.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna use all your fate points to get through a damn door. when my assassin brother is crawling on the roof.
Yes, I'm gonna try.
Boy.
So, wait, if I re-rolled now, it would I add the
No.
+2? No,
Start
it
again.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand construction and masonry, for I'm the living library.
Yeah.
True. This is true.
So that's a 7 to your 6. Anyone want to spend a fate point to make this door? Yeah, I'm down to 0 fate points, and I'm going to bust through the door right
Wait
into
a minute,
the bad
wait.
guy.
Oh, can I? Because you bust into this door, and we've already established he, isn't not a very pleasant person, according to some people.
Mm-hmm.
According to some, that I feel like this desperate truth seeker who's burst into this room is now in the perfect position to be taken hostage.
But
I was
he
gonna
has to
say
give it
there's
to
a bunch of
somebody.
rocks on the floor too, so
I
I
know.
think it's possible that he's.
I said positioned to, not that he is. He is positioned to.
That's fine. I was
think it's
maybe.
Sal, who has not gone yet? Sal.
Sal.
And Michael and Amistan, right? Because I think it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went from the captain to Paolo to
And-
Idris.
Because no one spent a fate point, that door is not blocked anymore.
Well, so I
it's
was
totally open.
I was going to, but I was going to suspend it to make it that as soon as Michael or Paolo on the other side, he's been moving boxes. Because
So-
it would be funny, but now I don't want to.
I think what happens is you were going to go move a box, and instead the doctor slams through, and this puts him in the perfect position because he forces his way through with enough force that it pushes him into a position closer to the Captain Nassim, who has a knife and now has someone within reach that could be a hostage. He is not yet a hostage. That would be an aspect that has not been put on him yet, but is within reach of it.
I mean, it's a shack. It sounds like there's only one zone in here, so we're all
Yeah.
tightened.
Yeah,
You're all
it's-
tight.
it's a
I just
little
meant
bit
that
sardines.
in the narrative, he's
Yeah, I know,
slightly
I see
closer.
it.
He's slightly closer
I see
to Asim. So who do you pass it to, Idris?
I believe there's only one person left, correct?
3.
3. How? Okay, who hasn't been passed to yet? Raise your hand.
Everybody
Michael,
else.
Amistan, and Sal.
Michael and Amistan.
Michael, Amistad, and Sal. Great. I will pass it then
Pick your poison.
to. I will pass it then to the person who probably got hit by one of the boxes I just jammed through, Sal. Also, can I just say, the doctor was the one to break down the door. The doctor.
Yeah.
That's
You said
gotta
the doctor
smart.
was stacked.
I mean, I knew he was stacked, but that's
We've already established that.
Mm-hmm.
So Sal, you are technically still outside the building. You just watched Paolo reach up and pull himself onto the roof, and the doctor bust in the door. And through the door, you can make out 2 guys with weapons.
and Michael.
And Michael.
Hi.
2 guys
I'm
with
also
weapons
here.
and a man.
And a man who is activating traps.
A man who's probably the most dangerous one in the room, but that's like a whole other thing altogether.
Well, Sal's not too much of a fighter.
Like a lover.
Yeah. So
Remembering you can always do things to add aspects that would be beneficial to others.
Which I think means leave your pants on in this situation.
or take them off. I don't know.
or take them off. Um, so does anyone have the aspect between a rock and a hard place?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, we
Um,
got
Yeah.
the rocks.
so the door is open now, unblocked.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of things that Sal would have on his person that he might be able to use.
Well,
Uh,
considering that, everything that was in his pockets, he does not have because he didn't
right.
have the pants.
Um,
And he has Amiston's pants, so who knows what's
That's
in
true.
there.
Um, Uptightness is probably in there.
Lots
Nothing,
of joy.
nothing deceitful.
Nothing deceitful. Um,
That's not true. There is one deceitful thing in those pants right now. It's gotten Sal into a lot of trouble.
it just wasn't the pockets. That's
so I'm going to use my always have an exit aspect to try to create another opening.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find a window of the shack, or like a loose board on the side or something.
So you don't have to use the aspect for that. You can just spend a fate point to declare it.
you're wanting to declare something being existing in the world.
Yeah. How much do I want to do that though if the door's already open? Um,
The door is open. Paulo's on the roof to try to get in that way. So there probably is something up there. There's only one obvious entrance and exit point to that shack.
Obvious. Only one. Obvious. I see you, Michael. I see you. I see you.
I will
Um,
say that if you're going to try to get through the door, you're going to have to get through me. Just putting that out there.
yeah.
And my rocks. And Amiston, who is fighting. And
Yeah,
the
but I'm
captain.
literally in the door.
Yeah,
Like
there's-
literally in the door.
I don't think there's a big reason for Sal to be in that shack at the moment.
Love Shack?
In the love shack.
Get
Baby.
away.
Um, so I think he's going to try to cover up to all of the eyes that may potentially be watching and lean against the door and be the nothing to see here guy.
So these are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a deceit
Um,
to create an advantage.
I don't have that.
Peace.
So maybe would you perhaps do like a notice to perceive who is watching?
That could work. You could take a look around and see if there is anybody watching.
3.
And are there people watching on our grove?
I'm just gonna say it. This is a mess. We're all doomed.
We've been doomed.
Once
Orange, you glad you came along?
Banana. Once it's his turn again,
Thank you.
I feel like, he's probably gonna escape.
No. He's got the potential to take the doctor hostage. That's even better.
But then he wouldn't escape. If he concedes, he's out of here. And
I don't like
can slap
that.
him.
Jeez.
I don't like that at all.
We cannot hear you,
Points.
Trooper. Now we can.
I don't know why you cannot hear me, because I am here.
I don't know. It's not liking you tonight, but that's okay. So that's a 5. So you're not seeing. You're seeing a lot of Orange Grove.
Do you want to spend fate points on that, Billy?
I do. I do want to spend a fate point. What can I tie it to?
An aspect of yours or an aspect of the scene.
I think trying to tap into the city is alive, where it's something about the city that's never what you might think. So the Witcher trait practice paranoia, where
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh, okay, I
Mhm.
don't see anything. I don't believe this.
Okay.
Um,
Mm.
and so he'll like work around to the other side of the shack to like take another cursory glance.
So that brings us to a tie.
Mhm.
Hmm. So you will see, but you will not get an aspect.
So, because he didn't look like he was trying to make an aspect. Looks like he was trying to do an overcome,
Yeah.
which, as a tie, Billy, that's a succeed at a minor cost.
So you will see something, but you won't get all of the information.
Or something slightly bad will happen.
You know, these are things that might happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, I think I'll settle for that because Sal's got some bad things coming his way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Might as well cash in on some of them now.
yeah.
So you see two things.
Bad things.
Mhm. You see movement to your right. And then you see a glint as in front of you, like it's that moment of like you're scanning around, looking, trying to look through the trees, because again, we are in an orange grove. That means
Yep.
there are orange trees, and we have established that the fruit is in season, so there are lots of leaves on these trees. So you scan around, you see movement, and just as you go to turn, you see someone draw a and the arrow turned towards your face. So at this point, the first arrow, because you successfully saw it, is going to take just the little bit of your bandana with it as it hits the door right to the left of the doctor's head.
And the second one?
Well, you got to see it, so now you get to try
That's
and
true.
dodge it, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How do I do
Athletics.
that? Athletics?
mm-hmm.
You got that right.
-1.
Oh, that's by 5. That's not great. That's not great. Do you have anything you can do? Do you have fate points left to boost that, or what did you roll?
2. I have 2 left.
I don't know if it's.
What did you
Is
roll?
it a re-roll situation?
Ooh,
Minus-
yes,
minus 2.
actually. There were straight minuses and
Mhm.
1 plus, so for your +1. So I would you could spend a fate point to re-roll. Statistically speaking, those dice were so bad that it would be in your favor to re-roll.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'll
never tell me the odds.
It's
never.
okay, in this case I do.
Got a lot
Uh,
of sneaky, dodgy sorts of aspects. I feel like
yeah.
I could justify it.
'Cause
That's bad.
could for the reroll, always have an exit out of the path of an arrow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Well, that's still only a 4 difference. Now you could spend, that's 1 fate point. You could spend another fate point if you wanted to try and boost it
Lessen
by 2, because then it would
Yeah.
lessen it to only a difference of 2.
Yeah, I'll do that because that could be severe. And then I'll use has a trusted reputation by paupers and kings for being a slippery eel. For that one. And then yeah, so a 2 to your 4.
Yeah, so you take 2 physical stress as the arrow will go through your shoulder, right? Like the first one goes through the bandana into the wall into the door behind your head, right to the left of the doctor, and then the second one goes through your shoulder.
And I
Billy,
imagine that everyone will hear the ah.
Billy, when you look at your character sheet, under your stress boxes,
Yeah.
you'll notice it says like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
Right? I don't know how many stress boxes you have. I don't know what your physique is like. So you might either have one, you might have 2 stress boxes, you might have 3. But 2 stress, you tick off that 2 physical stress box.
Yeah. So I click 1 and 2 or just 2?
Nope, just the 2. So
Okay.
if you get 1, then you can check off that 1. If
Okay.
you get 5, you can only check off 1 box at a time, and all the rest has to go into your
Gotcha.
physical, consequences.
Mm-hmm. But it's you get to, you can pass it to someone like
Now,
Amistan or
technically, it's Amistan or me. Amistan or Michael are the only 2 people who are up.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Michael.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah, because now you're getting shot at and you're being very loud about it, and the door is open. Of course, the door is blocked by a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go through unless he tries to stop you. Which he might, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, what the doctor's mood is. This might be a. I think I need to get out and look at who's firing at Sal.
I think there's also an arrow through the wall too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the door next to that Idris's head
Yeah. I
with
need
your
to see it.
bandana hanging off of it.
For as much as I have harped on the chooch,
Mm-hmm.
I need to know who's shooting at him. So I'm gonna dodge out and try to get that notice to see if I can figure it out.
Mhm.
Come on, dice.
Mm-mm. We're just based on the roll from the round, right? It's a 5.
Yeah. So I will I'm gonna spend a fate point on an aspect I haven't used that much, which is you can never break the chain, and in this case the chain is just friendship. It is
Oh.
the bond between people that you care about even when they make endless amounts of mistakes
And
and
kick you in the
destroy your
ribs.
goodwill and
Mm-hmm.
fuck
Mhm.
around on your time. Once you've chosen once someone's family, yes. You stick
So-
with them.
Then you would tie, which would be a success at a minor cost, same as Sal.
Then I might, since I still have 2 more, I might spend another one. That there is always an angle for me if I.
Well, you
figure
have
out
one
who the
more.
hell- No, I
Oh,
have,
you have 2 more because you got one. That's correct. Sorry.
yeah. So I'll have 1 left,
Mhm.
but there is an angle for me to know who the hell is who's shooting people on my property.
Mhm.
I shoot people on my property. They don't shoot people on my property.
There you can see through the trees a face that you don't recognize.
Ah, is this our shark?
Perhaps one might say that. But
Oh,
it's
boy.
definitely not a person you recognize. It's not a person you've seen around and given, your current, shall we say, occupation.
That sounds good.
You know, we've established that you know a large number of people around. This is an individual who is wearing very obvious, like, linens and cottons, no obvious colors, very not quite undyed fabrics, but very neutrally dyed fabrics. Darker skin, sub-Saharan perhaps, and reloading. But you are now,
Silver-
shall we say, as the minor consequence of this, in the line of fire.
Even though I got 2 above. I still got
Well,
minor
no, that's correct.
consequence.
Oh, yeah.
You're not. It's not a minor consequence, but you're just. You can see him now.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot imagine I wouldn't whistle for Paulo as all this is happening as well to get
Yeah,
his
but
attention.
he can't do anything yet.
No, he can't do anything, but I still will make him aware
Yeah.
before I pass on to Amiston, and then
Mhm.
let him take the final.
I am somewhat
Oof.
singularly focused. That is part of my ish.
Yes,
So,
yes, I know you are singularly focused. So, do you want a fate point?
I don't need a fate point because I'm just going to continue to be singly focused. You know what I mean? Like that is just how
Okay.
that is. It is just a true thing. And so
No, I just
despite
meant
all
like
of that.
so you don't necessarily notice everything else that's going on.
Okay, I'll take that fate point to say that I don't even notice all that badness over there. I will definitely take it.
Because I think that, perhaps one might say that you're singular focus on your list, but at the same time, you now know that the doctor is really close to the guy who is trying to kill you.
I'm still going.
And
to
he wants
kill
the
him.
doctor dead.
And he wants the doctor dead.
He said somebody was going to do it, but it's not going to be him. And so I'm going to sort of come in with like a sort of like a bit of like a sort of moving in, sort of coming up downtown low. I'm going to come in and I'm going to just really try to murderize this guy. Roll a 2.
Cool. He's gonna try and
Defend.
defend with a 4.
Which is not enough to get a boost on me.
I'm just gonna say that you have 2 free invokes sitting out there.
I do, and he should be out of stress. He should be out of fate points and out of stress at this moment. I am not going to spend it. I will let him get this defense so that I can't, because we can come back in. I'm going to give this to start the next round. I'm going to give this to Paolo.
Cool. Paolo, having been alerted to
He parries me, this guy,
yeah, he parries you. He knocks the blade out of your way. Paolo, having been alerted to the problem outside, is going to try and deal with that by shooting. Well, not shooting. He's going to throw the knife, one of the knives that he's got on his person, at the individual shooting at his brother. He doesn't like. No one's allowed to draw his brother's blood except him.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
even his mother said he isn't allowed to do that. So nobody's allowed to harm his brother. So let's see if this works. It has to be in athletics. Because it's a thrown weapon.
Or shoot, actually.
Shoot, yeah, but... Okay.
I mean,
Really
he's not
bad range.
shooting; he's throwing.
But throwing counts as, like, basically shoot is...
Shooting, throwing counts as shooting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, shoot is melee, as
Semantics mean
ranged, and
nothing.
fight is melee.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we do something with shoot? I thought we got rid of shoot.
Well, then
I
what
don't-
would they be using for all of their ranged weapons?
No, we did. We are correct. Sorry. I was like, wait, no. At this moment of, why does his shoot? Oh, there. Duh. Because we relabeled some things, and I was like, no, we relabeled drive as this, and I was like looking for something and couldn't see it in the right column because I'm silly with a 7.
Ooh, nice. That's nice. That's very nice.
God
And,
bless Paulo, man.
Our friendly neighborhood
That's a very good roll, by the way. Nice.
has to be athletics here to get out of the way. It's not like he can parry throwing knives. I mean, He could, but he doesn't have a sword. So, well, he doesn't have a sword out. He has a bow out, which we've established is, a 2. Paolo is gonna throw. It's gonna be 5 soaks stress. But I think for just the imagery, because I like this imagery, Paolo's throwing. We follow this dagger as it goes through the air and goes straight through the drawn bowstring into the throat of the individual who is about to shoot at his brother.
Absolutely. Yeah, Paolo.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think that's just the beautiful imagery right there. Then Paolo is going to then pass it to.
Does that, by the way, does that take out the guy with the bow?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
That's. I was sitting there going, yeah, mathematically,
Yeah, nice.
But now it's
So
you have a dead body because it went through his throat. He's dead. And he's gonna pass it to, you know what, a seam. Just so I can do all the things I need to get done right away, including a seam is gonna try and swing around and bring the blade up against Idris's throat to hold him as a hostage.
Is this an attack or create an advantage?
Ooh, I think this is create an advantage by
Putting an aspect on
putting
the
an
doctor?
aspect on Idris, but I think through fight in this case by making him a hostage. With a 4.
That don't
I
sound
am
good.
allowed to defend against attacks, so I think this is going to be up to our doctor to take care of.
Yeah, it's not an attack, it's an aspect.
Yep.
Apple.
Here's the thing. This aspect is to make me look like I am in a weak position, right?
It is to put you in a weak
No,
position.
it's to put you
That's
in a
what
weak
it looks
position.
like.
It's to make you a hostage.
Yeah, but if I can... Here's the thing. He's trying to hold a knife to me. Yes. And he can hold a knife to me, but if I look like I'm in control of the situation, or I look like I'm not breaking a sweat or worried about it, that is going to be undercut just a little bit. So I'm going to try and defend here with will. By not blinking.
I feel like it's
Calling his
athletic.
bluff. It's not
so,
real bluff.
so the
but-
doctor's going with, well, this may as well happen as a defense.
More like, this will do nothing.
Okay, but here's the
This
thing.
means nothing.
That still means that he would physically make you a hostage.
You described him as trying to hold a knife to my throat, not trying to grab me.
No, he's using the sword to pull you as a hostage. That's the point. He's going to have you and then use you as a threat against Amistan.
You know what? Does the doctor know that that's not a real blade? Because
No,
one else has noticed that it's
he hasn't looked at
a
it yet.
child's toy.
Well, in that case, could I defend with notice to see if that's not a real blade?
I have to
About the,
remember what I rolled for that
grabbing.
deceive, though. Because I rolled pretty well for that. And now I don't remember how well I did on
'Cause
that
he's
one.
going to physically manhandle you, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to physically take you hostage, right? Like that's.
Well, I don't have athletics, so there's no way to defend with that.
Well, you can. You can always defend with athletics. You have it at 0. You have all the skills that are not on your sheet at 0.
Yeah, I know.
I rolled a 4.
I don't know that it'll work very well, but you could try.
Yeah.
I fully don't remember what the deceive was on it, but I remember it being pretty good.
I could scroll up. Hold on. Crime, resources, deceive.
Here's the
3.
problem. I was gonna say, how many deceives have I rolled this particular session?
Well, it's either a 4 or a 3 because I've gone through your entire roll set for this session, and it's either a 4 or 3. Let's first try empathy to see if that's a fake blade or not, just for my own brain, you know.
Notice.
Yeah.
Notice, right?
Because you don't keep that.
Yeah, I think you figured out that it's a fake blade.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the blade by the blade, and just wrest it away from him.
So you're going to defend with fight.
Could I? Okay, here. Could I, by not reacting, physically just like being a brick wall using physique, could I defend? Considering I know that it's not going to harm me.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, it's 4.
Love it.
It's not going to work either way. It's fine. I don't. Well, look at there.
No, so
But there is the invoker that it is a blunted knife.
Which would take it from succeed with style with just a regular success. So rather than
Um,
having 2 invokes on the hostage, you'd only have 1.
I could also try and re-roll that because that's a really bad roll for me using that free invoke. That's a really
free
bad
invokes
roll.
Free invokes don't
Oh
let you
no,
reroll.
they only had 2. You're right.
Yeah, only fate points will let you reroll.
Oh, cool. I'll take it to a regular success. Use up that
Yeah, blunted
free
knife.
invoke.
Yeah. This way he doesn't get 2 invokes on you, because that would be bad. Yeah.
he only gets 1, correct?
1.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want 2 free invokes. That's never great.
No, I mean, I'm sure it would be totally fine. So that was his action.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he now has the doctor as a hostage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He has and he's like, maybe I should just use this then. And you wouldn't want to harm your friend now, would you, Amastan?
With a dull blade?
He is going to pass it to the doctor.
This does nothing. All you're doing is causing more trouble for yourself. And to be frank, I don't think you want to end your life like this. Because that's how this will end. You will either try and kill me and fail, or succeed in killing me and still fail because of your death.
Is that a report?
Yeah, no, it's not. Because,
Feels very
correct me if I'm
provoked.
wrong, he's injured. He's taken 1 stress.
No, he's
No, he's
taking
taking
full stress.
All of his stress should be full. He just has no consequences.
Full stress.
And he probably has a full range of 3 consequences. He probably has a 2, a 4, and a 6 consequence. It's a big old bad. So
Yeah, but okay, so would we describe him though? Wait, is he ill or infirm or injured? Do any of those count right now? Because we have drugged him, we have tossed rocks on him.
I would say, but you removed the drugged condition from him. You
we
did
did
do-
remove the drug condition.
So I would
Sadly.
say given the fact that he has all of his physical stress, but he doesn't have the consequence of injured, right? So like that's the thing. He's not
All right,
at any consequences at this moment.
then
What were you trying to do?
well, I have bedside banner, so I can use empathy instead of rapport and overcome actions to win the trust of anyone who is ill, infirm, or injured. But if he's none of those things, then it's just a report.
No, I don't think he is.
That's perfectly fine. We're doing a report. I'm not rolling well today.
rapport to
Get him to surrender, basically. That was
To an
the
attack.
goal.
an attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's a will
Mm-hmm.
for a 3. He really wants you. He wants to use you as a shield against the bigger threat. I'm sorry, you're not really what he's concerned about in the moment.
Remind me what pinning down the snake is.
That's an aspect I put on him that I can read his body language and the way that he like. I get a
So
sense
that
of
invoke
how-
is yours. Yeah.
Yeah, how he fights.
Well, that's it. I'm done. There's nothing more I can do. I'll pass it on to Michael.
Fun. So I rushed out. I'm trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So my brother has killed the threat. Hooray! Another one down for Paul. Brotherly high five over the roof. Again, short king ratio. Pew!
There's a fist bump from above.
Yeah.
That's just a free action. It's not really part of the it's just a narrative.
It's just very much brothers doing brother shit. there's the threat inside. Sal's been injured. I don't got any way of actually healing him or helping him, really.
I mean, you could always take the arrow out.
Seems like a bad idea. Seems like a bad idea. This is also. Hmm. Wondering if.
This is bad.
It's just so hard to figure out how the best way to do this.
Oh, this is bad.
I don't know. I think I gotta deal with Sal. Unfortunately. I think it's doing something to take care of Sal. I think maybe I'm gonna usher him away from danger. Like a fool.
You know what that is, don't you? That's a concession. And if you concede, you get a fate point. And you get another fate point for any consequence you've taken in that fight, which has not been any, but that means you do get a fate point.
You get
Yeah.
a fate point.
Yeah.
And technically, if Sal goes with you, then he would also get a fate point.
Mm-hmm.
Take it. Take the exit, Sal.
Well, I've always got one, and this time it's Michael.
Friendship. Yeah, I think I'm gonna usher him away because
Okay.
it's not like I don't have other people that can help with injuries. The doctor's a little busy. Paulo can be there for any cleanup that Amastan doesn't do, or dealing with the body that he created. So I am gonna get Sal away and take that fate point for the concession.
So you take the fate point for the concession. And then who do you pass it to?
Who is left to go this
I have
round?
to give it to Sal.
You
since
have to give it to
it's-
Sal because he's going to come
Yeah.
with you.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's true. So Sal.
So you both get a fate point if you choose the concession and leave the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You still have the arrow in your shoulder, right? Like that hasn't
Mhm.
gone away yet, but you know,
It's not a consequence.
it's
right?
not a
Like,
consequence. It's just,
you'll be fine.
you know,
Yeah.
you have an arrow in your shoulder. You want the doctor to take a look at that. You keep getting stabbed. You're like a pincushion, Sal. So who do you pass it to as you leave?
Who's left this round?
Amastan.
I think that's it, right? Because the
then-
dog's gone?
Then Amistan.
And the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Oz.
Doc, have you gone? No.
Haven't I gone? Because I just.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
he's
defended.
gone.
You did.
You defended.
Did you?
No,
Wait,
he
no,
tried to create about the
That's right, he did.
He did.
rapport, but
He
it failed.
did.
So Amastan.
Got my sword out.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, so I'm thinking that if I attack, he's just going to use this doctor as a shield, and any damage I might get would go to him, and that would probably be really bad. So I think what I'm going to do is, this is no good. I'm going to create an aspect using physique.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to block the door. That's a 2. Should probably be if it's a 2 difficulty, I would create just a boost. It would just be a
Yeah,
boost.
I would say that this is a 2 difficulty because you have to work with what you got.
I gotta work with what I got. It's just a boost, and I'm gonna step in front of the door and I say, "You're not gonna get out of here. Let him go."
Hmm.
And that's the end of the round.
Yes.
I think
So who
everybody's
would you
gone.
like to pass it to?
The doctor.
When I said you're a dead man anyway, I meant that you're already dead. It's just a matter of time. There's poison in your blood, ticking down. You may feel better now. That's intentional. It will fade. So I ask again, is this how you wish to spend your last moment?
I think that's the deceit.
Could it be truthful? I don't know. No one knows except for me. Look, I have no fate points left. I spent them all on the damn door, so
You
we're
did.
doing our best here. Nope.
Well,
Nope.
he has to roll. He has to roll. He might roll badly.
I doubt it. No, I feel like this is wouldn't it be an empathy for deceive?
It would be an empathy.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
But not a will.
That's
It's okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's a
tie.
That's a little better.
So here's the question. It's either a boost or a free evoke on an existing aspect on him. And I don't think we have one on him, right?
no. The only free aspect that exists anymore on him is pinning down the snake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Michael's gone.
Because Michael's gone, so
Yeah,
I've got your
blunted
number
knife
is
is-
gone.
Yeah.
Here's
What about
the thing.
the blunted knife though? Is that
Oh.
still is that gone because I'm
It's,
gone,
no,
or
it's
is
still
that
there because
still?
he's still got the knife.
It's still there because
Yeah.
he's still got the knife, but the that's not gonna. I don't see
However-
how what was said would apply to a blunted knife.
I'm
But
just asking if it's there.
I'm pointing this out. Why tie at all? Why didn't you, use that free? I'm a hostage. Nothing I say matters. Use that free invoke.
On
Defend yourself.
oh,
Mm-hmm. I would say that counts. If you want to use that free invoke up, I'd say that empathy's a 3 and you pass with flying colors.
mm-hmm. I see what you're doing there. It's very nice,
I'm a
very
smart man.
subtle. But see, here's a thing that Trooper has been miscounting.
I had 4 fate points originally, used all 4.
No, I only spent 2.
Okay. Okay.
I know, because I've been keeping little ticks over here of exactly how many I have. I've only spent 2. So we're
Which
gonna use.
aspect are you invoking?
Give me a second, sir. Sir,
I don't like this.
you don't like this. What don't you like?
Oh, this
think
is the game, attrition. That's what this game
I
is.
think the doctor is gonna get it.
Yeah. Why do you say that? See, here's the thing. He's going to use the campaign aspect, fragile piece, because if that means that you, doctor, are claiming to have poisoned me, well then, I'm sure that my death as a true believer will provide great service to the Caliph in ensuring that you are executed publicly for your crimes.
If
But
anybody finds out that it was him, I'm going to use my boost that I have on him to up my friend
Mhm.
to make that tied again.
Would you like to spend another fate point? Use that free invoke. Why not? Life is short.
no, it's okay.
We're
We're tied.
Then I'll happily take a boost on him.
I spent 1.
Never underestimate the power of attrition, folks.
Doc, who do you pass it to? There are 2 of us.
Uh-huh.
Him and I.
You boosted me. I only I only feel it's fair that to boost you back. It's your turn.
Wait.
Almost done.
Yes. Sorry. Top of the round. Sorry.
He was the top of the round. That's right.
No, I did my create an advantage, so I think it's him.
Oh,
Yeah, it has to be. I was like, it has to be him.
Yes,
By all means.
because he hasn't. No, wait. He has gone this round because Paolo went to him. I was the last person. So this is a brand. I was the last person in that round. It's a brand new round. It says the top of the
Yeah,
round. I
that's-
gave it to him. So you
Yeah.
can give to every one of us.
Yeah, so you can go to, you gave it to Idris, it can go to either Asim or
Either one of us.
Amistan.
I'm gonna give it to Amistan.
So I'm blocking the door.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the knife to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's poisoned. Oh, this is really bad.
Oh, Amistan, right. You have that honor problem, don't you? How does it feel knowing that you participated in an act of poison?
Well, I didn't.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me roll my empathy.
Or self-deceive.
Okay, so I do believe that he's poisoned. In which case, I will take a fate point for a self-compel,
Mm-hmm.
and I will concede. So I'll take 2 fate points to leave the fight, because I cannot fight someone who is poisoned.
Oh, Amistan.
And I will put my sword down, and I would say, it would be dishonorable of me to continue to fight you if you are poisoned, even though you, as a person who takes hostage, has no honor at all. And I will put the sword down and step back, taking myself out of the fight.
So now it's just the doctor and him. And he is going to...
Wait, Paulo.
Yeah.
Where's
yes,
Paulo in
it's
all
the
this?
Doc and Paolo. So I will pass it to Paolo.
Paolo is outside. Paolo is up there. Paolo is going to lean.
By the way, I step away from the doorway. Right?
Oh,
So
that's very useful to know.
because I'm no longer blocking the door because I can't because I've conceded.
Yep. So you're no longer blocking the door. So Paolo is going to lean in over the roof and take in the guy with a knife at the doctor and try and pull, because we've established that the doctor was closest to the door, pull the doctor out and up. Just pull the doctor away from the blade. And unfortunately for Paolo, he really doesn't care a lot if the blunt knife is blunted or not. He doesn't care if the doctor gets injured in the course of this. He's just keeping him alive. He does say he likes him. So Paolo is going to try and pull the
Try to get rid of the doctor as a hostage.
yeah,
Try to get rid of that. Yeah.
with a 5.
Okay, Doc.
So
I think it's going to have to do athletics probably.
yeah.
Or yeah.
Or fight.
Or
Athletics or
fight. I think it's athletic.
Yeah.
In this case, I think it would have to be athletics, right?
So
He does have, and he's got that free invoke
Mm-hmm. He does have a free invoke.
to keep it.
How much do you guys like Paolo, though?
well, I love him. He's family.
This is true. You
I could
do.
give or take him, to be honest. Not very picky.
Mhm.
No
Do you have a
comment.
free boost though? Don't you, Doc? Don't you have a free boost?
Mhm.
You do.
Yeah, but I don't want this guy to live now. I don't want to concede.
Well, no,
So-
no. If you use the boost, you can boost Paolo to get you away, to get you pulled up, because that's not a concession. That's just you. You're no
That's
longer
just
a
you-
hostage.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
removing the
okay.
hostage condition from you. So you get rid of the boost on the seam. So
But
that
that
would,
means the doctor as a hostage is also gone.
yes, but that means the doctor's hostage is also gone, which means you are no longer a hostage, and
And
now
bringing down the snake is gone too.
Yeah, 'cause
because
I'm out.
you're out.
Yeah.
now you are pulled away from the weapon, and just I think narratively it's a case of Paolo pulls the doctor away as he flips down to put himself engaged into the fight as a, ooh, look, there's somebody I can stab. And then he's going to pass it to the doctor.
Did you use that whole bottle of truth serum?
Yes, actually, you did,
Yep.
which is how you got.
Foolish children. Uh, is
My
there
hands
anything?
were forced.
You weren't in the room to tell us how to administer it properly.
Also, even if you did tell me how to administer it properly, I was dumping the whole thing down his throat no matter what. It was just going to be how it went.
I would like to create an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I specifically, I would like to create a distraction so this can get easier to get rid of him. But I think what I will do
Mm-hmm.
is I will start listing the ingredients of poison,
Mm-hmm.
of various poisons, just over and over as a distraction.
Okay.
Because I feel like, one, having repeated loud screaming is always going to distract you, and two, I did tell him he was poisoned and I did tie. So, and I'm going to name symptoms that correspond with those poisons that also are symptoms of, I don't know, high adrenaline and being in a fight. I feel like lore applies here.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's talk about fucking Nightshade. Also, I want to be clear, that's still me rolling a flat nothing. That's just my bonus.
Good though.
It's pretty good.
Metal.
So I think in this case it's will
That'd
to
be will.
try and ignore you, right?
Yeah. It'd be Will.
Mm-hmm.
Or lore to outthink you, but I suspect he's not that lore-y. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's not in this case. There's a tie.
Can I use a free invoke of? Can I get him to drop his blunted weapon?
There's no free invokes on it left.
It's true.
You could get a boost.
Yeah, I'll take the boost.
Unless she spends her last fate point to negate that boost.
So, no, I'm not
But
going
see,
to.
I got 2 to spend though.
Oh,
To-
but you've conceded, so you're not in the scene.
I have conceded, but I can still make stuff happen with it.
No,
So-
you're out of the scene.
You're out of the
You're
scene.
Oh, I'm out of the scene. Never mind. That's right. I took Cell to safety because I'm a sap.
Yep.
Mhm.
Damn it.
Like once you
Should've done
concede,
that.
you're out. Right? You're
That's
you're
too
out.
bad because it would have been nice to have built in the fact that the city is also very alive. I will remind you. And even though this is an orange grove that is technically off the beaten path a little bit, it's still full of people very loyal to Paolo, myself, our
you
family.
need fate points for that.
I know it's too bad.
Yeah.
It's too
Because that's the thing. When you
bad.
concede, they give you fate points, so you can't use them anymore because you're out right of that scene.
I know.
Mhm.
Yep.
So,
Imagine me reaching across for it.
Idris, who are you passing it to? I mean,
Paulo. No, Paulo just acted, right?
Paolo pulled you
there's
out of the
only
way.
one guy yep, there's one guy left.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Asim. See, cool things about this is he's got a problem. And now that you're out of the way, and Amistan is no longer here, but
Well, I'm technically in the room, but I'm no longer in the conflict, right?
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
in theory, he can't attack you.
Yeah.
Because of the way this works. But you are one of his targets. So he's going to try and Trooper reliever. Stab you? But he has to go through Paolo to do so. So, because we've established that. And then Paolo gets to defend. And so Paolo knocks him out of the way. Doc, I'm going to pass it to you.
This guy has no more stress left. Any kind of shifts will give him a consequence that will last. And consequences have free invokes.
I think we all know that you're too weak to win this. But go ahead, fight anyway. You've done enough harm. I want you to see. I want you to suffer. I want the consequences of whatever you've done to come down upon you, and I'm going to provoke him.
Okay.
As an attack. You got to be kidding me.
Oh man.
Well, is he
Never.
going to get a negative? That'd be Will.
The answer is no.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, you could spend the boost.
Sure, I'll spend the boost. Why not?
To prevent him from getting a boost. Because
Yeah.
that would be what happened, yeah.
That'd be bad.
So,
Round, I believe, right, Doc?
well, no, there's one other person that could make the play.
Paolo.
Yeah.
All him. I'm done.
Come on, murder brother.
Murder Brother's going to throw a dagger at this asshole. He's like, what the fuck? I don't know how he's going to do. We're going to see. With a 2.
Okay.
No. Okay. And Asim is going to try and dodge with athletics. With a 1.
Which,
Paolo is going to spend that last fate point to give it a +2 as I always hit my target. And put a knife through this guy's throat.
oh, so he doesn't have any, he only has like one consequence box? Okay, okay. Nice.
Also, for narrative reasons, we're hitting 12:30.
No, it makes sense, right? If he only has one, then you overshoot it, it's good.
Yeah. But I think that's with that moment. And questions still, unfortunately, lingering. But all of you alive.
Shockingly.
And only 2 dead bodies to clean up, and not at all any problems for all of you with the fact that, you know, a major political figure is dead.
Is he? I mean, dead, yes.
Can
but
I
is he a
add
major political
one?
figure? He's a
Can I
guest.
add one thing then?
Hmm.
On us leaving with my many, even though I didn't create this today, but in theory, my little contact network, my guys on every corner is everywhere. As I'm ushering Sal to probably somewhere else that I can stash him until we can get the doctor back on our side, I'm just going to assume that the captain will be killed. We've got another mystery shark dead. On the way out, can I start passing off to my contacts rumors that make it basically scandalize the captain in such a way that, like, he was caught doing something very, it could be anything that would upset the caliphate, kind of egregious, and he has fled Taormina in shame. So that way, even if he's dead and we get rid of him, and as long as they don't find the body, it just looks like he fled in disgrace, essentially.
Roll me that crime to see how well spread this rumor gets.
Because I do have that rumor monger thing to help me out
That's
to
good.
even
Yeah.
for it.
So it's starting.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to get there.
We'll
But
grow.
as of
Use
right
your fate
now,
points to boost it if you want.
You know what? It's the end of it.
Mm.
I will fate point it that I have
Sure,
deep
Crichton.
ties to the city and I talk fast. I know Taormina better than anybody, and I think I can probably get word to the right people that that captain was up to some very shameful things, has been found out, and has fled the city in disgrace.
Mhm. And that's where we're going to leave it for this small game of fate that we were doing.
Oh my goodness.
But we're gonna go around, let people share some love, share some joy. We're gonna do a full dissection in on the 25th, where we're gonna talk about the mechanics and the game and other things and do the full spiel. But we'll do a short one for now. So, Billy,
Hello.
don't lose my number.
I cannot. I do not have it to lose. But I have your Discord handle, and that's how we communicate.
That's true.
Um, yeah, what a game. I think too, in terms of types of characters that I play, rarely do I play a character like Sal.
Love to see it.
Um, I'm very reserved usually behaviorally, but I feel like in the character creation, the can't say no was pretty compelling in terms
Yeah.
of as a player pulling me outside of my comfort zone and rocking the boat in areas where I would never consider doing so, and henceforth chaos. So this the system is great from a storytelling prompt point, like just like that, because you kind of have to be loyal to the things that you decided. You cannot flip flop based on how you feel in the moment. You have these aspects that are constantly reminding you of like who you are. You are incentivized to lean into those things. Um, because that gives you re-rolls and bonuses and stuff like that, and that's pretty sweet. And you could tell a lot of really great stories with this. Um, uh, Thanks personally to Michael for saving Sal when he had no uh, obligation to do so. Thanks for to Idris for trying to knock some sense into Sal repeatedly. Uh, but how people express futility is different. Um, and thank you to Amistan for sticking to his guns. And I thought it was really awesome that uh, as disgruntled and list having as Amistan is, that his code of honor is so strong. Also, thanks to Paolo for in my head, uh, just looking like a Sicilian Letho from Gullet.
I can see that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's actually a better image than what I had in my head.
this short, jacked guy just running around throwing things. And thank you to Prax for filling this world with so much life that every element was so awesome to sink your teeth into and play with. Um,
Thank you.
Trying to think if there's anything else that I missed because uh, but this was a blast. I had so much fun with my friends on this one. People that I played with the first time, I hope that it's not the last time. People that I played with before, I know it definitely won't be the last time. There'll be something cooking. Um, uh, what a blast this was. Everyone here is great. Thanks, chat, for watching, and I love everybody at this table so much. Thank you, guys.
Where can we find you, Billy?
Bill of the Forest on the internet. Um, do a show on Monday evenings on Table Story at 4 p.m. where I play a big simian person who definitely doesn't eat people.
You just encourage other people to eat themselves.
Yes. Yep.
Mhm.
At great consequence.
Indeed. Well, thank you, Billy. I appreciate it. I appreciated the character. I appreciated the story. I always appreciate playing with you because it's always fun. And thank you. Uh hey Lissa, how you doing? You're
Impressed that we're all alive at the end of the day. Ah,
some people
what a
got really
fun.
close to not being.
It's true. It's true. It was very close. It was very, very close. But it was very fun. It was a very enjoyable way to end the story, knowing that we could come back someday. Maybe one day the ties of fate will bring us all back together to our happy island of Sicily, where nothing bad ever happens. Just sometimes things go a little awry,
Tides
is
of fate.
probably
I
the
see
word.
what you did there. I see what you did there. I saw you. I saw you.
Yeah, yeah. Not truly all that deceptive. No. Yeah. I really, this was my first time actually playing Fate, so it was a very interesting system to learn. I really, Billy kind of said everything that was wonderful about it. But I think the best part remains for me is just how fun it was to get to go back through all that history and lean into all the Sicilian stereotypes and have such a good time with my friends. So this has been a true delight. And even if we never come back to this specific table, I hope to play with you all again someday in the future. And maybe last time I will play somebody less horny for violence. Maybe. You know, the only through line I have ever had in any character I've ever created is that somewhere along the line they are a bisexual disaster. So who knows? But this has been wonderful. So thank you to all of you. Thank you, Prax, for this wonderful world that was so well researched and loved. And thank you to my table mates for an exceptionally fun team of people to play off of. So thank you guys. I'm only on the internet as the hermit Xander in the Wild. That's it. You'll see. I return to Hermitage very soon because school starts again. That's about it. Thank you guys.
Indeed. Uh hey Trooper. Thank you again.
Ah, this was great. I'm Trooper SJP. You can find me today is Wednesday. You can find me Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel, Trooper SJP, for another episode of the Summerlands and AD&D First Edition campaign that I'm running. And I think that's it for this coming week. So I'm going to give love. Uh, First off, I would like to give love to Xander Slamilton for your embracing of creating really good advantages. You've created some great advantages that were really helpful. And I was like, man, if I had another fate point, I could use that trap from above. That would be really useful. Like you made such really like the whole time you made such great advantages that were so helpful and useful. It was really good. I appreciated it, and you made advantages that were useful for lots of people. I was like, so good. And even if your fight wasn't great, you were still able to be fightful. You know what I mean? Like in these sort of really cool, wonderful ways. I want to say, Billy, you are well, not you, but Sal, such a slippery snake. And you did such a good job of playing your character in a way that was true, fun, and also helpful. But also, it was a character I've not seen you play before, and it was so good. And I want to see more of that. And I love the way that you were able to sort of like pull in your embrace of the system just made everything so much more fun, and it was great. I really had so much fun seeing you play that. Now I want to now I want all of the characters I've played with you before. I want to know what they would be in Fate. You know what I mean? Like how would your previous characters be statted up in Fate? Because specifically your Witcher, because I think it would be pretty amazing. And also Norden. I loved the ways in which your character has a wonderful push pull, right? You're like, no, I don't want to be there for that situation, so I'm not going to be there. But you're like, but now I really need to get in there, so I'm going to bust through this door, opening up a path. And it was great. Like I love the way that you interacted with those things, and everybody did such a good job of making everything worse, but in a really fun and interesting way. And I loved that. I also loved the ways in which you were able to make your doctor really dangerous without throwing a punch. And I loved that too. That was also really, really good. And fun for me. And also, Prax, what great research you did, and how amazing you went around sort of crafting this world and populating it with good aspects, but those aspects are parts of story. Do you know what I mean? Like the ways in which all those parts of the story were brought to life, both narratively and also mechanically, and it was a joy. That's what I'm going to say. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Trooper. And then last but certainly not least, hey Norden, thank you again.
Oh, no worries. Hey, my name is Aaron Ligadir. My pronouns are he, him, and today I played Idris. I'm going to skip right to the love. Prax, thank you for doing this. Thank you for giving a new system a try. That's always fun. And I like to see you play with the little tools you had. And I also like to steal them from you, Billy. I love you. I adore you. I think you're really fun. And I had a really great time slapping you. But the reason why I had a great time slapping you is because you're a good sport. That makes the game better for everyone. Trooper, your knowledge of the system is incredible, and the way you use it is incredible. But the way you also choose not to use it sometimes, like sometimes you hold back just a little bit, and it's appreciated. Not only because you let other people shine, but also because it makes characters more compelling when you're not being the best all the time. Sandra Slammer, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I really enjoyed Michael. Don't tell anyone, but I actually approve of everything Michael has ever done. I think he's actually the right. Honestly, I think he's the rightest out of all of us. But one thing that was really like tracking here is that you're new to the system, like Prax is, like Billy is, but you got a handle on the system by the end really well. And the way you just like were willing to step up to the plate. I've trapped this place. Absolutely, I trapped this place. That's how Fate is played. You don't know everything going in. That's the whole point of using Fate points and creating aspects. You build it as you go. And I just had a really good time seeing you do that. That's it for me. I suppose I was the last of the players, so it goes to Prax.
Okay, but where can we find you?
Oh, don't worry about that. Seriously, I'm not doing that today. Just
Okay,
go
well,
on
that's
Blue
fine.
Sky. I'll
That's
talk about
fine.
it later.
That's fine.
though?
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah,
don't you have a vampire
game
thing?
Yeah, okay, look, I'm
Aren't
on
you
Thursdays
amazing?
and Sundays I play Witcher. Thursdays I play him on Wandering DM's channel. Sundays I play him here. Although, due to timing and the just work I've been doing, my schedule's been all over the place. However, I am responsible to run a game of Vampire with a fellow storyteller and several players, so I have to do it. And so I will be doing that again this Friday. We are in our last 3 episodes, so things are already coming to a head. They met the Sabbat for the first time.
Was
And
that
they-
pleasant? Was that fun? Was it nice?
Well, they entered a Vaultery almost immediately, so I'm assuming they must have loved him.
Oh,
That's wise choices.
fun.
Wise choices.
They made so many poor choices just right off the bat, and I'm like, I'm not that good at seduction, babes. You're doing this to yourselves. And they nodded and said, no, this is your fault. No, it wasn't. Anyway,
I just said hi, and you're like, hi, let's do Valder. And you're like, I didn't even. Okay, all right, sure, I guess.
here's a cup. Get at it.
Remember, everybody, freedom of choice does not mean freedom from consequences.
This is true.
I've had a great time running that. I also am writing for a vampire game. I'm also writing for 2 other games, tabletop games. 1 vampire video game, 2 tabletop games I can't talk anything about. I am so tired all the time because I also have a day job. So that's it for me. And thank you
Can I
so much.
spoil the two RPGs that you're writing for and what you're doing for them?
Absolutely. You can do it right now.
Okay, well, it turns out that Norden is the lead writer on a brand new Strawberry Shortcake licensed RPG. That is Strawberry Shortcake with zombies. So that's really cool. I was like, really, I thought that was pretty awesome when I found out about that.
Look, I want to know what they're gonna do for what's her name? Who's the blueberry?
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Oh, well, in the meta plot, we start the game having basically like the first module we have planned is that you go to her funeral. Big thing.
Always see
And
you
then
always
she
kill off the
rises as a
brunettes.
zombie.
You always kill off the brunettes.
Well, it was either that or the
Always.
redhead.
yeah. And then I think the second game that you're writing for right now, if I recall correctly, you are doing like it's a 1950s. You're doing like The King and I, the musical, right? That's like
Yes.
That's and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know how
but I
you're gonna
cannot
do that
talk.
mechanically.
The IP. Look, we'll have an alpha out eventually, and we'll play test it all together. It's going to be great. But if you don't like my decisions, I will ignore you. So that's super exciting.
It's my favorite kind of playtest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super excited for that. That really is it for me. Prax, go ahead.
Okay, well, thank you to my wonderful players. Thank you to my wonderful friends for agreeing to this. Thank you to everybody here who hung out and watched all of this. Like I said earlier, we will be back on the 25th for dissection and a little breakdown on everything that we felt. Thank you again for agreeing to this. I understand that it was a very nerdy project, conceptually and put together. I did enjoy running Fate, but I am definitely of the opinion that if I'm going to play Fate again, it will be very much limited groupings, and by that I mean everybody here, but very specific types of players. But as for me, hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood Prax the Bard over on Blue Sky and Instagram if you want to go look over there, or Praxgorth as me for you to see me around here on Twitch. If you want to give us a support, hey, there's a merch store. It exists. You can get stuff there. You can also follow, if you missed out on any of this, there's the YouTube. All of the VODs go there. I read all of the comments. I see all of your support. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. We will be back on Sunday, now that my life is mostly back together. I'm sorry that July was such a crapshoot, but Sunday we'll be back with, From Kovir with Love. There's a bachelorette party that was promised. I'm
I
sure
heard it's going to be trouble. That's what I heard.
Random teleportation is always a fun thing in the Witcher universe and never leads to consequences of any sort.
Mm-mm.
There are a couple other things that I am actively working on, but we will see what happens in the near future. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your joy. Thank you for your support, and we will see you